live. What's up, chat? We are live and ready for another episode of Land of the Lost, aka Curse of Strahd, my reimagining of this story. So we're going to jump right into it. Everyone is here, ready to go. Thank you very much for joining us once again as we delve into the world of Barovia. Last we left off, you were at the Blue Water Inn after taking the injured man from the festival to the church. That sudden thunderstorm that sets in quite steadily, and the storm rages outside. You discuss your options, the dinner invitation to the prince, talking to the toy store owner about Isaac Strasny, or focus on finding a way home. Blacksmith was also mentioned as a possibility to better arm yourselves. The storm settled after a few hours, and it is decided to head to Blinsky's Toys. Once there, you enter a large jovial Blinsky greets you, and you engage him in conversation. He talks about his toys, and you'll notice that most of the toys are of more macabre nature. He talks about Isaac's orders, but it is clear that Isaac has procured many dolls. Jariq and Orvan asked for custom orders, and it is agreed the B-Dolphin will take about a week to create, with a small boat to have sails added and the name Puck added to it would only take maybe a day or so to build. As the sun starts to set, Blinsky farewells you and leads you out of his shop. You leave the shop and start to head back to the inn, but a blood-curdling scream startles you. Then a series of shouts and screams are heard across Valaki, and several people rush past as one yells, "To the church!" Some of these people are bloodied and the look of terror in their faces as you make your move, running for the church. Reaching the church, you glance back as Father Petrovich's eyes widen, looking past you. You see a shadowy figure with intense red eyes striding towards the church. You turn into the building and the doors are pushed closed behind you. Inside, the panicked townfolk huddle together. Doors burst open and another wave of townsfolk pour in. Once again, the doors are closed. So you've got to gather yourselves somewhat as the sounds of screams from beyond Valaki are still heard muffled from inside the church. A short while later, the doors once again burst open. Not violently, however. Just quietly, but with purpose, and that same shadowy figure walks slowly into the church. And as he speaks, deliberate and calm, you try to respond, but you find yourselves unable to speak or move. The figure speaks again and seems to fade, only to reappear near the altar behind Father Petrovich, whom is lifted into the air and suddenly torn apart in an instant, and the shadow is gone. The creatures outside remain, but do not enter. Orvan and Ripple aid the people, while Reed and Arcos remain vigilant at the door. Jariq moves to the cleric's chamber to search for information, and finds mention of a darkness in Valaki, and also mention of the bones of Sanandril that have turned up missing. That's a misnomer, isn't it? Turned up missing? Have appeared to be missing. Arcos also decides to search for the injured man, and in the small room where you laid this man previously in that day, find the body of the young gravedigger, bled out and dry. A window open. Some thought and investigation later, casting invisibility, Arcos climbs out of the window to investigate further, determines that the church is very much surrounded. Returning to the church, once again, more discussions are had, and after some time it is decided that maybe ringing the church bell may scatter the creatures on the roof, and also warn others in Valaki. The bell is rung, and for a short time the creatures above do move away. A response from somewhere in Valaki is also heard to the distress call. You had discussed with the townsfolk what signals that they use, and I think it was 4 bells to let people know that there is danger, but people are here and safe, and you get a response from which you find out is probably the mayor's mansion is about the only one that has a bell tower, or a small bell tower that would able to reply. And maybe the barracks churchyard, the jail possibly has one as well. Eventually, though, those creatures do move back, only deterred for a short time by the noise. Sleep will be difficult, however, but a group prayers led by an elderly woman, Esmeralda, seems to help somewhat. A watch is organised, an alarm set, and you eventually rest, although restlessly. As the sun rises the next day, you emerge from the church, moving back into the town proper, and the evidence of the previous night is scattered through the streets, and the cleanup begins. You return to the Blue Water Inn to find it locked, and this is pretty much where we rejoin you. That following morning, the rain has all but ceased. There is no drizzle or even anything this day, but the ground is still sodden underfoot because of the heavy rain the day before. The fog is ever present. Again, the mist is sort of, it's not thick, but it's sort of hanging heavy in the air, even in the township itself. So, the Blue Water Inn is locked. There is no one sort of about. The only people you really see are those people attempting to retrieve bodies and body parts ready to do what they need to do in order to inter these people, or the remains thereof. And when I say body parts, there's few bodies that you can see in your travels back to Blue Water, and it's more body parts and pools of blood, evidence of a massacre. Hard to tell how many were killed at this point, but it seems like probably a lot. So I'll turn it over to you, as you are now standing outside the Blue Water Inn. You're near the well at the front, but the inn itself is locked. Erwin and his wife aren't anywhere to be seen. You assume that they're dealing with other things at this point, so up to you what you wish to do.
Well, they had told us that they got out.
They did tell you they had
So,
they said they got out, whether they got out of Valaki,
right.
but they definitely were
Right.
safe. You're not sure if they left Valaki or not. You would assume more than likely. Knowing what they are, you would also assume that they've probably transformed, taken flight, and probably left Valaki completely. When they return, you don't really know what that'll be.
I mean, I can send them a message to say that we have survived the night and that they can come back in if we need assistance cleaning up. Because we also do not know if these people will turn into spawn.
I'd hazard there's not enough left of them to turn into much of anything.
I mean,
Looking around, where you currently are, and looking at these couple people with a small hand-drawn cart, retrieving the dead, and Arcos is quite correct.
Bring out the
the
dead.
bodies that they do recover are more body parts, like legs missing, arms missing, heads missing, just torsos. Like, it seems whatever has taken place here is less about turning people, less about gaining more for the army of the dead, if you wanted to put it that way, and using that term, but it's more vicious than that. This was a message, and that you don't even need any kind of perception or insight roll. That it's very clear that this was a violent attack to send a message to this town that you are no longer safe.
they just did this for fun. They don't care. They just... Sorry. Just to be scared. I just want them to all be safe in here. I don't understand, like...
I can't help but feel like what we did maybe spurred this on. Maybe
Just from saving that one dude.
we were told not to.
I didn't want to. I wanted to
we say
leave him then.
Well,
I didn't think we
I
said.
don't think it's our fault.
we picked him
Nowhere's
up.
safe in this. I mean, so maybe this was a message to the mayor that his festival was bullshit.
This festival is bullshit. I
Exactly.
say, kind of not saying it in a whisper because I'm kind of annoyed.
I mean, there is
Yup.
there is town watch around. They seem far more preoccupied than dealing with anything
Good.
of that. Like,
Fuck those
they didn't seem to
guys.
take any kind of notice of what
No.
your conversation you're having, even those that are passing. You might get an odd look, like to say that, oh yeah, they've heard you,
Pretty
but
obvious.
they are far more interested in dealing with the cleanup and finding out who has died, removing the bodies and body parts and dealing with that.
It's pretty obvious at this point that nowhere is safe here, no matter how safe you think it is.
But then how... If we can't go back home, we have to make the most of what we can here. And we have to be safe ourselves. We're the outsiders here. Like, we have to try and figure out a way of existing here.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, I don't think it's our fault. I think it's more of nowhere is safe. More so
Sure.
than it's our fault or we did something. I think it's just. I think that was to just say, hey, you're not safe even when you think you are.
I don't think we've been safe here at all.
I think that was more of a message of, hey, like, don't get too comfortable.
A message
That's
to who, though?
Been comfortable.
Yeah, well, how's that not on? Fuck. He's like, well, we're not doing much out here on the street, and it's better to ask for forgiveness and permission. And Arcos goes to the door and tries to unlock it.
Tries to unlock the inn.
Yeah, I'll just stay outside on the street. I'll ask for forgiveness.
Well, before you do that, you guys know that you can have access to your room. You got access to your rooms from outside the inn. There's a stairwell that leads up to your rooms, which have been afforded to you free of charge. You do not have to gain entrance to the main inn to get to your rooms.
But I want to.
Just putting it out there. Just before you make any rash decisions, this is something that you guys would know. So
They're
with
inside
that
doing
knowledge,
something nasty.
with that knowledge, do you still want to try and unlock the main doors to the Blue Water Inn?
See, I'm going to tell you, I remembered you told me the rooms we could access, and I still decided to. Nah,
That's up
let's
to
go to
you.
our rooms then.
What's the how are they disposing of doing the cleanup?
Well, you're not really sure how they're disposing, if they're disposing of, or what they're doing at this stage. Or you can see what you can tell from here is they're loading up body parts and deceased on carts. That's all they're really doing at this stage. It's just picking up the remains of citizens and putting them onto a cart. If you wish to ask somebody, that's up to you. But your
Yeah, I'll either
current
ask and-
perception is just that they're picking up bodies and body bits and putting them on a cart at this point.
I'll ask and offer a shovel and/or a tinderbox for the fire.
One of the guards turns around, because it's generally the guards that are doing this. Some civilians are helping too, but mainly the city guard or the town guard. And one of the guards turns around and thanks you for your offer, but he says they've got it under control. And yes, they will be disposing of the bodies in a pyre later this evening. They do say that you're welcome to attend the ritual if you wish, but it is not required.
I think he intends to, if we're still here.
I'm probably going to accompany, I don't necessarily need to go into the room for anything in particular. I want to do more good outside and actually be seen. I don't know, checking things. I feel like I'm gonna do more good by, like, yeah,
So
trying to find someone who's not completely wrecked.
So let's go around the table and find out who's doing what. So Arcos, you wanting to head to your room?
Arcos realizes he can't really help, and he doesn't necessarily want to pick up dead body parts. Like, he can't help anyone they find that isn't okay. Like, so he's sort of waiting and to see what everyone else is doing. But every now and again, he'll look up in the direction of where the mayor lives. Like,
Okay.
he'll look up to that manor because he wants to go there.
Yeah, I mean
But he
that's
won't.
definitely
Yeah.
the north of town. You probably, from where you guys are towards the Blue Water, and you could probably make out the top of the Burgermeister's manor. It does have a small bell tower at the top of the building, so it is kind of visible from where you're at. So that being said, Arcos is definitely doing that, and probably making it more than, well, not really unnoticeable. Ripple, what is your plans? I mean, obviously, Bulwan's made it clear that she wants to help where she can. What is Ripple doing?
I will look at Puck and I'm like, okay, you're obviously going to stay here. I'm going to look at Ripple Borvan and say, I'll come with you just if anything happens.
Well, you've got spare the dying too. You can.
Yeah.
If we find somebody, it's not guaranteed. But we can help.
We could find somebody. Body.
just a torso.
I can see a
that's
hand.
it. You're fine.
Hey. Papa, oh.
Derek. Let's move on before that gets out of hand. See what I did there?
Bada bing.
I think Jarek's going around and just checking on people that have survived.
Okay, so you're
making sure they're
traveling
all
with the
good.
girls. That's pretty much what the girls are doing.
Yeah.
Reed, what's your plans in this moment?
I'd probably be with Arcos. I don't think I'm any much help to helping people with this.
So it looks like the
Kinda.
bulk of the group is moving off to see if they can render any aid to the townsfolk. So, that being said, Reed and Arcos, do you go with the group or do you remain?
I mean, he sort of looks at Reed. He's like, I mean, they'd be alright without us. Will we be alright without them, you think? Have you got a mind to go to the Burgermeisters, but not on my own, obviously.
I have special words for that man.
I'd be keen to go knock on a few doors. I mean, we don't have to go there hostily.
It's true.
And, I mean, I think you're better off if you go with someone, obviously.
Yeah. I don't want to stir up trouble without everyone else sort of being aware of it, though.
That's fair.
Oh,
He
why
says that,
not?
you don't believe it.
Like, we're all still around before we decide, right?
I mean,
'Cause,
This
like,
is a
I
group
want to be-
consensus about what you're going to do. Like
Yeah.
if it's quite clear that Arcos and Reed are not willing to, or they don't think they have what it takes to help anyone in this situation. So looking at something else.
Arcos, we could maneuver our way over that way while we pick up things.
Pick up things.
Normally I'm the one who does
An
the
arm
things
here,
that
a
need to
leg
be
there.
done. Yeah, normally I'm the one that causes that. I don't think I really want to pick up and see what I actually cause most of the time.
But if we're, this is my, like, we need to be seen
Are you trying to get me to
doing
repent?
good. Negative. I'm never trying to get anybody to do anything religious. Mwahaha.
Roll
Nope,
a
the opposite.
deception check.
Hold on a second. Let me.
I'm joking.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, yeah,
well,
yeah,
I'm fucked
you're full of
anyway.
shit.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be 20.
You're so
I
full
thought that
of
was gonna
shit.
be a 20. I was like, oh shit.
That was, just for chat, that was a 2 on the dice. That was a 4 for deception. Orvan is lying through her teeth.
Literally. Not repent, but if we have to stay. Arcos, I know we want to go, and I understand that. But if we have no other choice, we need to make good with everybody, and that's unfortunately through community service.
As only a cleric could
Save
say.
face.
Yeah, she wants to ingratiate herself to the people by doing
Well, they are.
accurate
They do need a new
Just
cleric.
follow.
Like, the old one got kind of torn to pieces. So
I mean, I'm not gonna say that out loud. Never mind. But that's exactly what I say. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that out loud.
Excuse me. What aren't you gonna say out loud? I can read minds.
Oh, really now? So what color am I thinking of?
Green.
Wrong.
No, I was correct, actually. You're just saying that I was wrong.
Oh, it's purple.
It's always
Fuck, I was gonna go
it's always purple.
That would have been perfect.
Dang it.
No way.
So what is the group consensus here? Are we moving together? Are we splitting the party?
We could move together towards it. That sounds like the
Yeah.
best idea.
I think staying together in this place is the best way to not end up like, and he points over to like,
Body parts.
you know, an arm and a foot. It's like,
Yeah, it costs an arm and a leg if you separate us.
And possibly would.
Hey, you never know. We might find somebody.
Right, let's get the first official dice roll for the evening. I'll get a perception check from everybody, please.
Perception.
Oh, we've got a natty 1 in there. So we got Reed with a 16, Arcos with a 16, Orvan with a 19, Rip with a 15, and Zarik with a natural 1. Now, players, we do have luck rolls. Just make sure you are aware of that. You can use them for any failed D20 roll. Also, chat, you do have in your possession in the channel points the ability to grant advantage to the players and or the DM, depending on which you choose. That is at your disposal as well. So with the natural 1, Jarik, you are definitely preoccupied. What would you say you're preoccupied with in this moment?
I think I'm just too preoccupied with everything going on around. Like,
Yeah, it's a pretty gnarly
it's
scene.
observing to the point of being, you know, like not taking anything in, if you know what I mean.
I mean,
Like, yeah, looking
Yeah.
around but not really taking it in.
it's a pretty gnarly scene. Like, even from the Blue Water Inn, the amount of body parts, well, the amount of blood more than anything. You would, with the amount of blood that is situated around this area, you would expect to see more body parts than there are, or that have been collected in the time that you've been discussing this. The ground is almost soaked in blood in places, like large pools of blood. I mean, obviously confounded by the rain from the night before. It definitely makes it look way worse, way more worse than what it probably was. But still, there's more blood than what would be there. That just makes no sense. But you also know enough about the vampire spawn that you've dealt with before that it's entirely possible they've carried bits off. Undead do interesting and weird things with body parts, and they eat them as well. There's cannibalism as well as just blood drinking. There's other things at stake here. With that being said, the rest of you, with the DC being about 14 in this instance, you notice a man. He's not helping. He's standing probably across the street from you, so it's probably a good 30 or 40 yards from you, between two buildings, and he's just leaning up against one of the buildings. He's got cloak and hood up, and he's just watching, but he seems to be watching you in particular. He's made no move to advance on or anything like that. He's just standing and watching.
Doesn't look like that cloak thing. Doesn't look particularly like that
No,
dude
no.
from last night.
You can definitely see his face beneath the cloak. Like the cloak's sort of down, covering, like there's just a bit of a shadow covering his eyes, but you can see that he's got a stubbly beard. Like it's not full beard, it's sort of 5 o'clock shadow type stuff. Fair skinned, about 5'10", 5'11", just under 6 feet tall, fairly broad shouldered, but kind of thin as well. And he's just standing there, leaning against this building, arms crossed, just looking in your direction.
I'd probably give Arcos a nudge, a little elbow, and be like point with my eyes and just like a little eyebrow raise.
I will also just make a quick roll here. I'll roll it publicly so you guys can see it. He does not seem to have noticed that you have noticed him.
Is he on the opposite side of the street
Yeah.
to the inn?
Yes. So where you're standing with the inn, like to give you a bit of sort of location and a bit of direction, you're standing at the front of the inn. To your northeastish. Yep, northeastish would be where the Burgmeister's Manor is situated, in the northeastern part of town. The blacksmith and town square, and that is more west, more east of where you are. The church is on the west side of town, and he's on the southern side of the street opposite you.
Is there like gaps between the buildings?
Yes,
Like if
he's standing pretty much in between two
Yeah.
buildings. It's kind of small
Alright.
alleyways. Some alleys are bigger than others. Some have streets going down, but there are little alleys between certain buildings and stuff as well.
Are there homesteads on that side of the street? Would there be anything?
It's probably where you're at. There's a couple of small, like two of them appear to be boarded up business buildings, no longer in use. It's a mixture of residential and business sort of around this area.
Yeah. So I say to Reed, I'm gonna go. I don't think he's noticed that we've noticed him. He's noticed us. He's staring holes into us. I'm gonna head over the other side of the street and maybe try and double back on him. If you wanna like give me a couple of minutes and then go over and chat to him, just in case he decides he doesn't want to chat. He just wants to look, you know.
So you're gonna double back and chat with him, and we should just.
I'm gonna double back and get behind him, and then you can go chat to him, and then if he runs, he can talk to
Fair.
me about why he's
Fair.
running. Yeah,
I can just blink over there.
show off. And Arcos starts walking away. he's trying to go unnoticed.
That's pretty unnoticeable.
Yeah. You know,
I'll
talking
let you
rabbit.
do your
It's
thing.
fine. Let me have this one thing.
When I get large, can I get a big top hat? And then Arcos, I can just pull Arcos out of it?
Oh man.
That'd be great.
Am I a joke to you? Am I a fucking joke to you?
People might think I'm
I am.
magical or something, and I don't do magic.
The guy with the whip on his belt and the Akubra hat looks over at you with a funny look.
Right, so yeah, I'm going to head off round one of the other buildings to try and get around the other side of him without him thinking too much of it. I mean, he's looking at us. Like,
Yeah.
I make a bit of a scene with the group to say I'll be back in a
Okay.
bit. I've just got, yeah.
Okay, so once you do that, you move out of
Okay.
his line of sight. For you to do what you need to do, you will need to make a stealth roll for me in order to sneak up on him. Ooh, that's pretty low. Oh, it's low but high for you. It's a rogue. 15 is your stealth check. As far as you're aware, you're pretty stealthy. What are the rest of you doing in the meantime?
Mingling, I guess. That's what I would assume.
Mingling with the dead
Mingling
body
with the
parts.
dead body
I mean,
parts.
if you
I mean-
like it.
I mean, there's not too many
No,
left in this immediate area that those parts have been picked up, but like, there's still people milling around. You can still see there are some people that have injuries that are tending to each other, and again, people just in the street talking about what happened and things. But there's just a lot of activity around, moving in and out of these streets. But that
I'd
individual
give
is
it a
still
minute or
currently
two.
standing there. Watching. You see him sort of notice and move his head towards where Arcos is, sort of keeping track of Arcos until he loses sight of him.
I would smile and wave. Not really. Actually, no. I'd smile and wave.
At
And-
Arcos or at the dude?
At the dude.
At the dude. So you smile and wave.
Hi.
He-
Good morning. Good morrow.
He'd have to yell at you like you're across the street.
Oi!
Hey, what's your name?
Hello. Hello.
Thank
How
you!
you going?
Fuck you!
And start
No.
walking towards him.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm thinking.
So you just start walking
I
towards him.
walk over there and say, and talk to him.
So as you start walking towards him, he does sort of stand upright, and he darts back down the alley,
Interesting.
and he moves pretty
That
quick.
wasn't- Yeah.
So he darts out of sight from you guys. Arcos, I'm assuming you're moving at relative pace.
Yeah, puts him out of sight, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll get what would be the correct? Let's get an athletics check to begin with. Acrobatics, sorry, that's dexterity, isn't it? We get acrobatics check first, just to see speed of movement.
Ugh.
That's still
Likes a
pretty
good
good.
15, my dice.
That's a good 15. That's still, I mean that kind of tracks. You're moving pretty swiftly, so I'll give you an opportunity as you sort of cross the street a bit further down. As you round behind some of these buildings, you start moving back down towards where this guy was standing. Roll a perception check for me, because this guy's darted down this alley. Let's see if you notice him moving away. You most certainly do with a 25 perception. As you round one building, it's an old abandoned storefront by the looks of it, and you move around the back side of it there and down a narrow alley, and you see this same hooded figure sort of dart across the alley and down another alley. Do you follow?
Yeah. He thinks for a minute, he's like, I just said, like, let's not separate. And part of him knows that the reason this guy's run is probably because of Ripple, because she just can't have with her. So
That tracks.
he's just like, ah.
So I'll leave you there for a moment.
Yeah.
Ripple, and the rest of you, you would, as Ripple starts to walk across the street, you will notice this cloaked man, dart down the alley and disappear. What do you guys do in this moment?
I give chase. Like I knew that I was gonna wait like a minute or two, and then Ripple fucking just broke that. So I'd be like, fuck. I don't know if Arcos is gonna get there in time. I need to chase.
Okay, so you take off. Does anyone else follow?
I would have been following.
Yeah.
Oh, Reed just
I gotta-
scoots past you. Like, you started walking across. Next thing, this dude darts down the alleyway, and then Reed dashes past you. Do you start to run to catch up with Reed is the question, or do you just continue to walk?
I'll just continue to walk.
Okay.
I don't run.
Tariq or Vartan, what are you guys up to?
Yeah, I also run, and if I feel like I'm not catching up, I have a spell ready to cast.
No worries. Or Vartan?
Was this the place that we couldn't do magic? Like, they didn't really like magic that much? Or...
I mean, you would understand that magic is okay to use in most places, but in a public place, depending on what that magic is, depending on who's around, and it may or may not have adverse effects depending on what you're casting and why and who's witnessing this magic. There is town watchmen around, there are civilians around, so depending on what you cast will determine the reaction of the people around you. I mean,
Well-
you know all well and good, regardless of where you are, if you're casting magic in the middle of a town, depending on what it is, it's going to have reactions from people.
I wanted to wait to, like, run down the alleyway. I've got, though I do trust Arcos will probably catch up.
Well,
I do have hold person.
yeah.
that I
What's the
have put in.
range on Hulk person is the question.
It's 60 feet.
And you need to be able to see the person too, I believe. I would imagine. I would imagine
see
it has
within
line,
range.
so it has line of sight. So at the moment, you would have to dash to be able to get yourself to possibly be in line of sight. You don't know where this alley goes. You don't know the town that well. So at this stage, he's darted out of your guys' eye line. You would have to give chase to see if you can gain that back again. So
Yeah, I think I'll do that. But I'll hold. I'll hold.
You'll hold your
person.
spell.
I'll
Yes.
hold it
Yeah.
until I can see that Arcos definitely isn't going to
Okay.
catch up with them.
okie dokie. So you'll dart across the road and down the alley. So the first thing I'm going to need for the four of you darting across the street and down the alley, I need another perception check to see if you can see which way he went. If you are quick enough to get down that alley to indeed see which way he went, if he turned or not turned. We're looking at DC 16s here. Oh, some high rolls there. 22, 18. Jarek, little low. Probably a little slow on the uptake there, but
Perception, you said,
yes, perception.
Sorry.
That's because he got that nat 1 before.
He did. 19. It tracks. So as you, I would say, Ripple, yours is at disadvantage because you're still walking. You're not running. You'd get there last. So just hit the down arrow on that roll. Still pretty high. 19s. So as you sort of meander across the street, Ripple, you do get to the line of sight down this alleyway. And the rest of you, as you dart into the alley, you just see a flash of material dart to the right at the end of this small alley. So you do not see him, but you've seen which way he went, and you continue to give chase. We'll leave you there for a moment. Arcos. He darted around the end of this alley down to the right, and he's taken a left, or to his left, which is to your right, down this alley. You come in the opposite way. So he's taken another small alley to your right as you caught him as he's coming around. He hasn't seen you. You've seen him just turn that corner, sort of almost drift around the corner on his feet. He's going pretty quick. You can tell that he's got some speed to him. What is your movement speed? Is it 30? Or was it 35?
It's 30.
30.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to give it a burst of speed to possibly catch up with this dude. You can see that he's moving it pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, and Arcos realizes that he doesn't know this place, and he
Yeah.
assumes this guy knows.
He does.
Like, so if he takes the wrong turn, like, there's a good chance he's going to lose him in it. So, and I can jump, but that's the only thing I can do that'd help me. Like, I could get onto the buildings, but then, like, what's the point of being on the building if he's lost in a narrow alleyway? I can't see shit.
Exactly. So what are we doing? You're just going to give chase to see if you can catch up with him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna persist for a while. Are the others like a fair way behind?
I would say by the time you reach that corner which he turned, you would see probably Reed first. He's the first to take off. You would see Reed round the corner, so you would be able to easily give a visual to a direction which you're going. You would probably shortly after that, before you turned, you'd probably see Orvan and maybe Jarek, and Ripple would be following up behind him, unless Ripple decides to move into a run. She's going to be a fair way behind.
Ripple would have started moving into a run once everybody went past.
Okay.
And even if I just work out where he's going, that'd be enough, I think, for Arcos, because part of him realizes that the likelihood of him catching him in this place is, it's not huge,
No. So as you dart forward and get to the corner of the alleyway which you saw him turn, you turn and move into it. Need you to roll a perception with disadvantage this time.
Okay.
As you turn, you'll realize why. There's almost like a T intersection at the end. It's just like a house long, so it's very, very short distance. It's 15. It's still pretty good. I would say with a 15, as you turn this corner, you don't see him, but in the muddy ground as you move forward, you do see a footprint that sort of has skidded to one side and pushing all the mud and stuff up onto the left-hand side of the foot, which would suggest that he's turned right into the next alley. I would say by this time, the rest of you have probably come up to that corner, and you can see Arcos slowing somewhat, getting ready to make a turn. So you're able to follow him at this point. You're still a little bit behind him, but not much.
If I see that, I would look up. And how far to the roof of the building?
They're all single-story structures. In this particular instance, they're probably 12, maybe 14 feet.
And would they be close enough to like roof hop?
You're looking about 8 feet between, so you'd be on a run, you'd probably be okay. There will be some wider than others, so there will be some rolls for some buildings, but the narrow ones you'd be able to definitely roof hop.
I'm going to activate my blade song.
Yep.
Climb to the roof, and from the direction that I see Arcos looking, I'm going to head in that direction, but as if the crow flies.
Okay. Duly noted. So you're easily able to get onto the roof with your blade song, giving you the extra movement, and gives you advantage on acrobatics anyway. So I'm not even going to make you roll to get to the roof. That would be an easy thing for you to do with your extra appendages and all.
And climbing speed as well.
Exactly. So onto the rooftop. You're still a little bit behind Arcos, but not much. You do have a bit of a speed here as well. The rest of you follow up. Arcos, you turn to that right, and now you're looking down a fairly long, narrow alleyway, and you can see this figure. He's 60 feet in front of you. He is moving quick. I would say unnaturally quick.
Yeah, Arcos would just do the best he can. He's settled on just getting a sense for where he went, because he only wanted to talk to him in the first place. So
yeah, I mean, he doesn't know that.
yeah. And Arcos doesn't really have anything that'll help him catch up.
No. So I would say with that, then you continue to chase. You don't seem to be able to gain on him at this moment. What is your speed at the moment, Jarek, with your blade song running?
I'm at 40. On a run, a dash would be 80, and I can increase that to another 20 on top of that with the dash. with if I cast a spell?
I would say, I mean, it's up to you. As you get to the corner of the first building, you're able to building hop to the next building. I would say you've probably just passed Arcos. You can see the direction he's running. If you look, make a perception check with disadvantage because you are at height. There are other buildings and building heights are sort of unleveled, so it's kind of hard to see between them. It was a natural 20 on the disadvantage, so 18. That's still pretty good. I would say just you managed to get yourself in the right angle to see this guy. He's, again, probably 60 feet in front. This will give you a chance to catch him if you really wish to. So if you want to cast your spell and dash in this moment, this will be your opportunity.
Yeah, I will be casting Kinetic Jaunt, which will give me another 10 foot of movement.
Okay.
So total
give you
distance I can
100
move
feet.
in turn, 100 feet.
100 feet. I'm going to make one roll
did that
for this
cast?
guy.
I did.
Yep, I'm going to make a roll for this guy. Okay. With a 26 on his roll, you cast Kinetic Jaunt, you pick up speed, and you dash. I would say you've got one opportunity to descend from the roof to try and catch him. You're going to need an athletics check here. You'll be able to land safely and to be able to tackle him at this point. The DC is 20.
Would it be... Could I argue for acrobatics on that?
I meant acrobatics, sorry. Athletics is strength.
Yeah, okay.
I get the two confused.
No, you're good. All right.
Natural 20 for a 25. Well done, sir. We got a natty 20 there, folks. On an acrobatics, as you cast your spell, picking up speed, you're able to dart across the gap in the next building, and as you plant your feet on the corner of the building, you dive forward, and you are able to easily tackle this individual around his ankles, which just barrel rolls him through the dirt and hits the side of the building. It stuns him for a second. He sort of gets up and his hands up. He's like, whoa. And you are now face to face with this individual.
And I use my grappling appendages to try and hold him.
That will be strength to be strength.
Yep.
For a grapple. He is dexterous, not really strengthist. And he rolls a natural 20 for a 23. That will be an 8. Do you wish to force the reroll with your luck roll in this situation, or no?
Yes, I'll force the reroll with yours. But I don't think it'll make a difference.
I will find out. I mean, he's only got a +3, so it's not a huge. At 8v8, that is a draw. So while you are unable to, well, I'd say you're in what I would say a bit of a tussle at the moment. No one's getting the upper hand. You are unable to fully restrain him, but he's unable to get away cleanly. So it's a bit of a grappling contest going on here. Arcos, you were the next closest person. Dashing's not going to quite get you there, but it's going to get you within spellcasting range, within range of a attack if you have a ranged attack. You're going to be like probably, because you moved 100 feet, he was 60 feet away. So by the time you get to that 60 feet, it's probably going to be 20 feet beyond you, at least. So you're within, if you wish to dash, you're going to be within 20 feet of them. So what you do now is up to you. The rest of you will be coming up. You're going to be probably another 20 or 30 feet behind Arcos. So that would put you, Orvan, within 60 feet of this individual for your spell, if you so wish.
Can I use an action surge to dash twice?
I don't.
It's an action.
No, it's action surges for the attack action, if I remember correctly.
Take one additional action. Does not say anything about attack.
your dash is your dash is an action anyway. You got movement,
That's what I
then
mean. So
action
if
to dash.
Yeah.
Right, and then if I dash again with a second action,
I don't know. I've never actually had a ruling on that.
Because
before.
I just thought it. I saw it. I'm like, I wonder if I could just double dash again, and get another. At
I mean,
least
it
30.
does. It does. So it's an action surge, and to dash is an action.
Yeah.
So I can't see why not. So that would give you 90 feet of movement from your current
so
position.
I'd get closer. I
You'd,
wouldn't be like right on him, I'd be
you'd probably
closer.
right up with Arcos if that's the case. I'd give you that.
See, I thought about that too, because of course I can.
Because you can bonus action dash,
Yeah.
but I think
But
that
I might
uses that uses your. So that's another point of contention too. Some DMs will rule
Right,
that
'cause you can bonus and
you move and then you can action dash, but that uses your dash. You can't use bonus action to dash again, which literally gives you triple movement. Because the bonus action to dash, which no one else can do, gives you your dash as a bonus action as opposed to an action.
Yeah.
That's how I've read that, personally.
right.
Yeah.
I know a lot of other DMs have ruled it that way as well.
It'd be interesting to look it up because I
It would be.
wonder if there's something around you can only use one dash per turn.
There is possibly that too. I mean, in this instance, I'm going to say with the action surge, because it doesn't state that it has to be the attack action, I will rule it that an action surge will give you that secondary dash. So it'll give you
There's
another
no
30
reason
feet.
for Arcos to get any closer once he knows that Jarik's there. Like,
Exactly.
He's
Like,
not
you
going
can
to.
see-
He's not going to aid that.
See,
Yeah.
I don't know that.
By the time when you
And that's why
do
I'm
your
trying to
action
catch up
surge,
and then
you'd
go
be
with-
at Arcos' same sort of level, so you would see that Jarik has this guy in a bit of a tussle. They're literally fighting to get
Right.
the upper hand at the moment.
Yeah.
Right.
So Arcos
Yeah,
will
I
get
just-
his hand crossbow out in case he needed. He wouldn't just fire blindly into what's going on, but he's aware that the others are probably following, and like he has a fair idea that the others have magical abilities that are probably going to
Yeah.
be more help than him firing a crossbow at some dude in a cloak.
No worries. So with that being said, I would say
And the whole
that's
point of that is because I know I can charm.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
like,
so you've pretty much used up all your abilities at this point. So I would say Orvan and Ripple, you'll be the last to get within sort of 60 feet of this. So have we lost Orvan? She's frozen.
I'm here.
Oh, the camera's
No, she's
frozen.
okay.
On mine, the camera's frozen. Doesn't
Is
matter.
it?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, people can hear you.
I'm not really here.
No, don't. Oh, now there we go. It's back. It's
You
back.
wait till she comes back and see all that.
That's what I had to do.
So, Orvan and Ripple will give you each a opportunity to do something in this instance. You're about 60 feet from where this individual is in a bit of a tussle with Jarik. So depending on what spell you use, there may be, I mean, if it's an offensive spell, you have to consider that Jarik is in close proximity to your target.
I never consider who cares about it? Just kidding. I still gotta go with my hold
person?
person because we've gotten into range.
You have. What is the
Because
save for that?
essentially we've. Oh, sorry.
Save. What is the save for it? Because he will need to make a
14
save. Wisdom.
Yeah.
He's rolling his wisdom save and a natural 20 for 23.
I gotta
I'm
use
gonna.
my
I was gonna say I was gonna use it, but you can use yours.
So
Yeah,
Orvan, you're going to use your luck
fine.
roll. Okie dokie. So it's the second luck roll used tonight. He re-rolls and rolls a 13. So there's a failure. He is now held in place. He's still struggling with you, Drake, but he is now unable to move. He cannot. You see him. He looks down and looks up at you, and you see that slight panic come across his face, but he still continues to sort of fight off you, trying to push you off. Ripple.
hey, he's like me.
So we just want to talk to you.
Is that what you yell out?
Why are you running?
He's paralyzed. He can't.
He can't run
Okay,
now.
now he's paralyzed, but why run? We're just trying to talk to you.
So I would say that kind of ends his foot pursuit, as he can not move. He will get a save at the end of his turn, technically. But we'll hold that for now. So,
It's up to a minute.
yeah.
Friendly.
In combat situations, at the end of, at the start of each of his turns, he'd get a save against it. If I'm remembering correctly, for most spells, where's hold person? Hold person.
Oh, at the end of each. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So,
Repeats the save. Yeah.
yeah. So he will repeat his save in 6-second intervals as we go through this next phase of interaction. So you're all able now to converge on him. He's unable to move. You can see the panic in his eyes. Is he completely paralyzed or just restrained? What condition does he have?
It says
He
paralyzed
is, or have the
condition.
paralyzed condition. So paralyzed, he cannot move at all. So he would not be struggling with Jarek. He's looking around wildly. He's able to speak. So it's up to you what you say to him at this point. He's not said anything. He's just looking around at all of you, surprised and with a little bit of fear in his eyes.
I'm gonna wrap my arms around his waist, so if he does get free, then I just have him in a bear hug.
It's not time to get
I just
freaky,
wanna
Reed.
hug.
Come on.
Just like
Just because we're
Reed's
in an
getting
alleyway with a
fresh,
strange man doesn't mean
We found some random dude, and now everyone's trying to like fucking.
there's places you can go for that shit. All right, I'll buy one. For you. I'll pay.
and the funny thing, I'm just gonna be like, I can charm him if he gets out.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I have him restrained and possibly could charm him. So
What is?
Sorry.
What do we
I'm sorry.
say?
I had to do that. You are now. We're friends. We just want to know what why you scoping us out. What's the story?
He hasn't said anything yet. He's still, again, sort of looking at all of you. And you can tell... Actually, roll an insight check. Everyone.
Everybody?
Everybody.
I have advantage on insight checks.
Everybody in the house.
Yes.
You have advantage. Roll with advantage.
Yep.
Oh crap. What is it inside?
It's in your
I
skills
don't
check
know.
under insight.
None that. And rolled it badly, damn it, whoever's diced it the wrong way.
So, Mr. Eaglebrook with a natural 20 on his insight check.
Who the fuck is
advantage
Eaglebrook?
helped.
No.
That's me.
Mr. Eaglebrook. Arcos, Jesus Christ. Orvan, Arcos. Too many fucking A's and R's and fucking shit. Jarek with a 10, Ripple with a 6. So, Ripple doesn't really see much of this, and Jarek probably doesn't pick up on this either. But the rest of you, specifically Reed, even though you're behind him, so it probably should have been a straight roll, not advantage, but because you can't really see his face. However, I'll let that slide in this instance. He is definitely afraid, and you can probably tell that he is he comes across a bit of a coward. You can sort of see that in his face, and as the moment you sort of say that, he says straight up, he says, "My mistress asks me to keep eye on you. It's I'm not looking for trouble, so please let me go. I must report back to
Who is
mistress. Lady Vacta, she asked me to see what you're up to."
The one with the sons?
Well, many people have sons, but yes, he has sons.
What, the two
He has
boys?
daughter as well.
The Burgermeister's what?
No,
the other
no.
lady. The other prominent lady in town.
She opposes Baron.
Yeah. So she
Oh.
was checking on us in a good way?
She wanted to see what you're up to, whether you are allies of Baron or not. I am to report back immediately. Let me go, please. I am in your harm.
I say that
we
was the
send
most
them-
fun chase I've had in a while. You were quick. Not so quick.
You were lucky,
Perhaps.
but I give you credit. Little bit.
Arcos. Should we just
So-
escort him to the lady and have a
Why don't we
conversation with her
yeah,
ourselves?
listen, why don't we just come with you?
That is not a good idea, not yet. She is not willing to meet you yet. But she will be in touch.
Yeah, fair.
You weren't willing to meet us either, and here we are.
No.
Exactly.
But as I said, I am here to argue allies with Baron.
No.
By no means.
Fuck no.
He's going to roll his own insight. I don't know that he believes you.
I'm letting him go when I say that.
Oh man, I was gonna
If I want to give him advantage.
So you let him go.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
letting.
would
I'm
say
no longer holding
it's not
him.
going to give him advantage, but that will lower the DC for this.
Once I hear that, like, knowing that
He again he sort of pleads, let me go. If you are not a friend to Baron, I will tell Mistress. She will be in touch.
I'm fine.
Sorry for I scared. I did not mean to.
With how he ran away before I let him go, does he give off any impression that he is more than human?
What was your insight?
Mine was great.
10. I mean, hard to tell. I mean, he looks human, but he was very quick.
Does he feel different?
He seems human, like he's. I mean, depends on what you're
Handsy
feeling.
with him. Get handsy.
What you doing? Let me alone. Don't touch them. So I'm not my no square. Do not touch that. Do not cross this line.
Get your hands off my penis!
Tell me where the grappling appendages touched you.
I see you know your judo well.
Point on the picture where he touched you.
You are outsiders to
Are we
Valaki.
the bad guys? The bad
Oh
guys.
my god. Are we
Yes, yes, you are.
bad
No,
guys? No.
you are.
Wait, no,
Okay,
we're,
guys.
no,
We're like
will let him
American
go.
police.
no. The large man with the dolls is the bad guy. Okay,
And that's the Baron. No, that's one of the. What?
that's the Baron's
That's his
little lover
bodyguard.
boy.
He's
That's the toy
exhausting.
man.
I do still want to check his pockets, but I want him to not realize I'm checking his pockets, so I'm
Sleight of
gonna
hand.
do it while
Stealthy?
Jareek and Rita still.
I would say sleight of
in
hand with
his-
advantage.
They've got him in
Yeah.
their embrace. You know?
I mean,
I'd be when I let go
Readers
of
let him go,
I'd still
but-
be standing in his way,
yeah, but
so he can't
Natural
easily
20.
dart off.
reroll.
Jeez.
Jarek, you can have your luck back. Reroll that natural 20, sir.
Okay.
You do it to me, I do it to you. Oh, that was so close to another natural 20.
It was.
Still high. You still rummage through his pockets. So I will give you. He's got several pockets. With a 21, I'll give you 2 pockets. There's 2
That's all women want. Two pockets. They don't get it.
2 outer pockets on his vest. He's wearing a vest under his cloak. There's a couple of small outer pockets. In his right pocket, you find a small piece of parchment, folded piece of parchment. And in his left pocket, you find a handful of gold coins, maybe 12, 13 gold coins, and a small gemstone. Green colored gemstone.
I decide he doesn't need those anymore.
Hey? I'm going to make a roll here, which will be at disadvantage.
I mean, I was just gonna let him. I was just gonna drop it.
No, he's rolling at disadvantage for perception to see whether he notices his pockets being picked or not, and he does not.
Yeah.
Are you going to drop the whole person? Because he will now make a roll for that.
I am going to reluctantly drop the hold, but I'm going to be like, we want the best for the people. We want to survive. Our interests are ourselves and anybody who aligns with us.
And you drop hold
Drop
person.
that.
With that, he takes a couple of steps backwards. Doesn't move away, but just sort of realizes he's now able to move. And he sort of
Put my
looks,
hand out to shake his hand.
He doesn't reciprocate at this point. But he sort of looks at you all and says, I will be in touch in a couple of days. I need to go talk to my mistress. Tell her what you have taught me. My name is Strasbourg. I will be in touch. You are not hard to find. You stand out in town. You're staying at Blue Water Inn, yes? Of course you
Yes,
are. I've been through your rooms. I know what you
correct.
have and where you are. Sorry. It's part of my job. I did not take
Arcos,
anything,
he
I promise.
Found it. He found it, Arcos.
Oh no. He knows. He knows too much. It's time to kill him. I'm gonna need a reminder for what I grabbed out of his pockets because it's already gone out of
Was
my head.
a folded
Piece
piece of
of parchment.
parchment, 13 gold, and a small green gem.
Okay, thank you.
And with that, he gives you a slight bow and gaps it. Slips past you, Reed, past you, Arcos, and darts down another alley and is gone. And again, he
Not if I
moves
kick him in the face.
extremely quickly, like very, very quick.
Damn, wait, he's tall. I wouldn't even be able to kick him in the face.
No, he's almost 6 feet
I'm
tall.
short
So
as fuck.
I think everyone's taller than you.
I mean, you'd only be able to rack
Other
him
than
around the
Arcos.
waist.
Yeah,
it-
it'd be like mid-thigh.
Just holding onto his leg. No, you can't.
No,
run
Dad,
away.
don't go get milk.
So, with that, you are now in an alley with yourselves, with a little bit more information. It's still
And
mid-morning.
Arcos is richer.
Arcos, you have a piece of folded parchment, a small green gem, and 13 gold. Do you open said parchment?
I would wait until I was sure he was a fair way away and have like a look around just in case we've got other people who are watching us. I mean, come on.
Roll another
What
perception
the
check.
fuck, people?
Perception.
What?
Let's
what
see.
the
Let's
shit?
see what you notice. You notice nothing. No. 18. Pretty good perception. You're pretty certain he's gone, and that you are no longer being observed.
Yeah. So I will unfold the folded piece of parchment.
You unfold the folded piece of parchment, and on that piece of parchment is nothing. There's a blank bit. No, I'm kidding.
It's a picture of a.
It's a picture of a dildo. No. It's a dildo with wings.
He's
see it.
holding
I
it.
do hold
He
it.
did.
Yeah, he did.
He's holding it ransom, and this is his way of letting me know.
No, on the piece of parchment is some pretty impressive looking handwriting. Scripted writing, fine hand, and it simply says, Strass, check up on the strangers, find out whether they're working with the Baron or not. Report back immediately. Signed, Lady V. Well, it's actually Lady W, but it's pronounced V.
I could tell the pronunciation from the way it's written.
Yep, you certainly can. Well, you know the name's Vakta. Like you know, he said Lady Vakta was his mistress, but it's just got Lady W.
Signed is the walrus. No.
Yep. The fox and the hound. Do you have?
Wait,
do
they
you
fuck
check
and
on the
they hung
gem
people?
and the coins? Is the other question.
No,
Or do you just take it for granted that they're real?
I'll check later.
Okay.
I feel invaded, you know. Of my privacy, you know, as a rogue, it's been feel deeply disturbed by these turn of events.
I know.
I immediately-
This is the second time our shit's been taken. Moves through. What the hell is fucking place, man?
They either want to kill us or steal our shit.
I immediately check to see if the book is still there in my pack.
Nothing's missing. Like if you feel that need to check your things, everybody, because of what was just said, nothing you have currently is missing.
Yep.
And he
But
did
if
say
Jarek
he did
checks
say he
his book,
didn't.
I will look at his book.
Look at
Arcos
his
is
look.
still.
Are you still
I'll
concerned
take
about
a look
the
at his book. I'm still concerned about that book.
But yes, I mean, do you pull the book out to see if it's there, or do you just check to see it's still in your bag?
I just open the bag to have a look inside more than anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything's there.
Whips his book out in the alley. Oh man.
That's what you
This is
do,
a
man. In
sordid
alleys, whip your book out.
Books out.
So with that, you are satisfied that nothing is missing that you currently had, and not only that, you weren't in last evening anyway. You were in the church, and I would assume you would have had all your belongings with you, but you don't know when he was in your rooms. So, are we moving back through the streets and making your way towards the Baron's house? Is that the plan?
I think we have to have a conversation first, because I don't think it would be a good idea to go to the Baron.
I'm
I
not
think
a
maybe
fan.
we wait. I think maybe we
No.
wait to hear from her. I'm thinking that
Not
now
unless we
because
plan on taking action against him.
I don't think we're ready to do that yet. I think more so Arcos wanted to get information. You know, because Arcos can do things that we can't and not be seen. And we just wanted to be there in case something bad happened. But if we possibly have an ally in town, that might be worth waiting for.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do something about what happened last night and what's happening in this town, which I know sounds very uncharacteristic. Don't press me on it, but we probably shouldn't poke the bear prematurely.
Until we have the pack of wolves to kill it.
We should check on Blinksy though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's a few days as well. So, I mean, a few days could be almost a week.
Yeah.
It could be.
If we pretend we care about the people in this town, they'll look after us.
That's fair.
That's what Orvan said.
That's-
I'm sure.
What I was saying, just
That's what she said.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
Community service.
She just wants to go be nice to the toy maker to get that fucking dolphin thing.
She really is organized religion. Yay!
No, there's balance. With the bad comes the good. We have to. It's karma.
So you pray for bad things to happen so you can be a good person, so people look at you well. Got it.
Group is so fucked, and Arcos will
I
start
mean-
walking back to the inn.
That's pretty much how these guys probably live.
I mean, yeah,
They just
give a
want-
shit in the big house, maybe.
The bad things to go away. Doesn't everybody want the bad things to go away?
No, I'd be out of a job. I pray on the big things, the big bad things. They come
But you know
knocking on
there's
the wrong
always-
door.
That's the wrong sort of praying though, Reed.
Oh yeah, mine's with an E.
Well,
Yeah.
I look over my shoulder to see if that guy's still gone.
He's gone.
He's just run back.
He's
He's
like-
just
came
standing
back
there, arms
watching us
folded,
again.
going, "Hi." No, he's gone.
he's like, "Where's my shit?" I'm like, "What shit?"
Yeah, just check my pockets, you fucks. Get it back. That cursed gemstone. Wink, wink.
Hopefully we don't have to use it as a butt plug, right?
Oh, God.
Like the diamond. Remember? We talked about shoving the diamond
What?
up somebody's butt?
When have you used it as a butt? Oh,
No,
right.
we talked about using the
Yeah,
diamond.
yeah. Sorry, that's right. I'm a unconventional cleric. Wink, wink, wink. Depositories work better. Anyway,
Yeah, diamonds don't dissolve.
Let's go to the toy shop
why
then.
the two gemstones? What the fuck
hey,
is wrong with
hey,
you?
Walking. I'm walking.
So
What
off to
isn't
the
wrong
toy
with
shop.
him?
So you're heading towards Blinsky's to check up on Blinsky, yes? Is
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
plan?
check on all the people we actually have. Like that old lady? Is that old lady we
Oh.
helped when we first came to town?
you don't know where she lives, so you probably
Did we help her in her house?
no. That was in
We, like, chopped-
that was in Kresk.
That was in the other.
Oh man, can we go back to
was a
Crest?
diff-
That
was a
old lady was
different
cool.
that was a different old lady.
I don't like the people in this town.
Sat there and chopped the wood for her.
Takes you, I said, takes you a little while to get to Blinsky's shop. About half hour, 40 minutes from where you are. And you get there, and the shop is shut. The closed sign is in the window, and the shop looks uninhabited. What you can tell.
I'm gonna go rap the door.
Just bang on the door.
Yeah, rather aggressively. Not like to damage the door, but like make a loud enough that if somebody was in the back, that they would very much know someone's there.
You bang on the door, and no answer. A town watchman sort of strolling past you guys out front of the store and just says, "Nothing is open today. Sorry. Big night. You understand?"
Yeah, we do just checking on him. Do you know if he lives above his shop?
He lives east of here, but I have not seen him. We will check. We
Appreciate
are
it.
checking everybody.
Very good.
How many did we lose?
A lot. 40 so far. This has not happened before. Just be warned, many in town are blaming the outsiders. I know better. I've been here a long time.
Do you have an idea of where it came from?
You mean they came from, right?
They came from the shadows like everything else in this cursed place. But this is first time they've made it into town. In my lifetime. But the darkness that resides in this place is pressing. You do not feel it.
Every moment of every day of... internal darkness or external darkness, you think?
External, I believe. Some will say from within, some without. But this is why we have high walls and gates to keep darkness outside. This is why Bowden insists on his festivals, to keep everybody happy.
You don't seem to
us.
agree.
Not all of us do, but we do not question. You see what happens when you question.
Yeah.
Yes.
The father dies.
Not exactly that, but man at festival. You saw what happened to him.
Right. Yeah.
Although that was unusual. Unusually cruel for him.
Yeah.
How many of you
Listen.
don't agree?
There are many.
Enough to make a difference.
These are words that are best not said out in public. Yes?
Fair enough.
Is there a place to say them?
Behind closed doors is best place. But I am one of very few in City Watch. I do not speak with others about this. But there are other civilians in town that have same views, but not as many as you think.
What do you think of Lady V?
She is strange one. She opposes Baron, but rumors surrounding her house, some darkness there too. Beware. Just be mindful. She has ulterior motives from time to time. I must continue my work. Please. Stay safe. And he carries on.
Seems like a lesser of
What?
two evil situation.
I said.
Or
The
three evils.
Worse, bigger, badder, eviler, worse person, jerk,
No.
thing.
Why the
Well, it's an
Baron?
interesting thought.
Go.
Well, it's an interesting thought too, Reed. I don't think we are here to incite a revolution. That is something that the people need to decide for themselves.
Or we teach them how to have a town run on the people and not overarching figure. Maybe they never thought of it that way.
I still think that's up for them to decide.
I wonder why the
What were you gonna say?
Baron insists on them being happy, but the things he does, like, ultimately
miserable.
don't make them happy. Because part of me thought, like, maybe he knows something that requires him to do what he's doing, but he's making them miserable anyway.
Do we really know of man that was whipped, lashed? Do we know for certain that he wasn't someone doing something wrong?
I mean,
And that's
all he
his
did
way
was
of doing-
stand against. All we know is that he called the Baron out, and basic. I mean, for all we know, he could be a drunk, but I mean, speaking your mind shouldn't be a crime, especially a crime of death as a punishment.
Yeah, speaking of which, and like Arcos will look around, like we should probably have this conversation elsewhere. Have you got anyone else you want to check up on? I don't think we're going to have much luck.
What about that guy who had the cart in the town? What was that? In the, like, what is it? Is it this? Not the circus, right? It wasn't.
No, the
circus.
Arasek Yards.
Is the-
There was a circus wagon
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if that's still there.
We'd have to head to the eastern gate to find out.
Wait, where did the circus wagon get in here?
It was there when
Was
you
that just
arrived.
there
before
when we
got
came?
here?
Yeah, it was there when you arrived. When you guys came in through the eastern gate
Always-
and passed
thought
by
about
the
picking it at once.
Arasek Yards, there was a brightly coloured circus wagon in the yard.
And we thought about picking the lock, and then we're like, no, let's not do that with everyone around. And that's when we talked. Was that the blacksmith that day?
I think
Somebody
you
talked to us about it.
I think you talked. No, I think
In
you'd
town.
spoken to the blacksmith at that point, but I don't think he
Yeah, it
spoke
was a long
about. I don't think he spoke to him
time
about the wagon.
We
Yeah.
talked to somebody in town about it, at, like in the near the yard when we 1st entered. So we were looking at it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that's this person."
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was the
was-
first time we were in town.
Yeah, and they told you who the wagon belonged to, and he was staying at the inn.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
have run into him at least once at the inn.
Yeah. Yep.
Twice, actually.
Yeah, maybe we go back to the inn and see if they've come back. Unless anyone's got any other ideas.
Something to bide our
mean,
time.
No.
I mean, we could go back to the church and maybe clean up there. I mean, there's blood everywhere. So, I don't know if anyone's there to even clean it up because, I mean, the gravedigger's dead. And the father's dead. So,
Who did we? I remember hearing something about bones being missing.
likely the,
Yes.
big guy with red eyes.
The saint.
Yeah.
There was a note to say that the bones had been removed.
Yo, that's right. They removed before that came in.
Ooh.
And who else would have been there? The guy that was helping the father?
What, the gravedigger? He's dead.
Well, no, wasn't there another one there when we?
Oh, there's several
There's the
people that
gravedigger
help.
and
Yeah, there's several people at the church that help, but the gravedigger was the one that helped you take the injured man into that room,
Oh, okay. And he's dead.
and he's dead.
Okay.
Who else
Are you
would-
saying you want to do community service at the church?
No, I want to find the bones so the church is safe again.
How far out of town was it that we saw that open grave?
It was probably an hour hour out of town, an hour before you hit the gates, at least.
And it was a little bit further distance to the body that was on the side.
Yes,
Which wasn't bones, obviously. It was just,
it was just a desiccated body. Yeah.
yeah.
Is that the one with the hand sticking out of the woods?
Yes. That was a reasonable distance from town.
Yeah, that one was a few hours.
I mean, if you managed to take the bones out, where would you take them to? And how would you dispose of them if you didn't want them around anymore? Because it feels as if that was...
Took them, right?
Throw them in the lake?
Yeah, depends on who took them.
People don't want to be in the
and
water.
Why they took them.
Well, have you not
Yeah.
dealt with cursed? What the fuck? Custard. Have you not dealt with cursed items in your findings? Do you have them removed? I mean, it could do what the were-ravens did and just take out the... Well, I guess these people don't want to take out anything that's bad, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd have no personality
We're
left
looking
if they
for
did
a
that.
holy item.
You can't suck out all that evilness, sorry, dude.
What else could you do? Like, what else could you gain from the bones of a saint other than to sanctify an area? Is there anything else you can do with them?
That's what could have actually led to them being able to get into the town.
Right, and that's where I'm like, but what good, or what could somebody use them for negative? Like, could you use them in some sort of ritual to, like, gain power of some sort? I mean, maybe they're
Well,
protecting the house.
Has there been anything that I would have ever discovered at any dig sites that were of a cultish nature that would have provided any sort of a glimpse of an answer to that question?
Roll a history check for me. Let's see. DC 15. 14. I would say with a 14, it's only just shy. I'd say you've probably uncovered relics, like religious relics, things like that in the past. Some things you've dealt with have had ominous sort of ritualistic runes and stuff on them, and you've generally not dealt with those specifically yourself. You've always handed them off to the appropriate not knowledgeable people, I would say, to deal with that sort of stuff. So it's kind of a hard one. You would understand, I would say, removing a sacred object from where it has been stored or laid. I'd say you've had some strange things happened at dig sites, that you've had those similar things happen where you've removed something from a burial chamber and mysterious deaths have surrounded that particular dig site, or just unfortunate accidents, cave-ins and things like that. So you could attribute that to something similar. But outside of that, you're not really 100% certain. I'd say more speculation than actual knowledge.
Yep. It's possible, but I think it was more about the protection it offered the place rather than anything else.
So, if you think... What if it's the reverse? What if that skeleton... If you assume that it's the person who may have stolen this thing, it could be the reverse, where it is actually the quote-unquote bad, like one of these creatures that looked at the sacred bones, and it turned them into that melted, horrible skeleton there. But wait, you're saying that you don't... it's too far out from the town? Because we can go have a look at that again.
My brain just tells me that somebody took the bones for their own protection. Protect themselves from something bad.
Do you have like a cleric-y thing you can do to like detect like sacred bones?
It's not called Detect Sacred Bones.
Damn. Need a scroll of detect sacred bones, man.
Detect bones.
Detect the boner.
No.
Detect bonus?
Wait, you're a
Cleric, man, not a doctor.
No. All she left me was my bones.
That must be really awkward in crowds if you can detect all the bones.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I can't. I don't have that special ability.
She doesn't have that scroll. She said.
No scroll of detect bones.
Actually, I
No.
don't have a detect object or whatever. So
Yeah.
And technically, you'd have to know what that object looked like before you could detect the object anyway. And
Well,
you
those
have
bones-
no idea what it actually looks like because you've not seen.
I don't have the ability. However, I do. This is a.
Do it. Come on, let's see what you've
We
got.
could go and talk to that skeleton.
What? You have to find it first.
The one out. The one out.
Oh, the
hour
one
out
out
of
of
The
town.
one, the one out of town, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's up to you.
I'm not sure why you
I
feel like
mean,
that's
you could talk
related.
to you could if I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. I almost gave some fucking meter away. Yeah, no, I'd say nothing. Don't listen
Yes,
to the dead.
GM, what do you want us to do?
Half of the father's face
Give
says
us
one
the
part,
guidance.
half of the... all.
Speak to us.
Oh, I thought he was in pieces.
He was ripped to
I mean-
pieces, but that's not to say that his head was
His
not still
spirit's
intact.
still there.
All you need is your
I
head to
thought
speak with
it has
speak with
to
the
be-
dead. All you need is
All
the
you
all
need
you need
is
is
a
the
head
head.
to speak with
If
the...
we're gonna go do that, we need to do it before they bury the body.
Yes. To speak
where my
with, to
brain
use the
went.
spell
It's
speak with dead, you would know this as a cleric. All you need is the head of the deceased.
Oh, it
Does
says
the-
it must
wait,
have a
does the
mouth.
skull count?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it
skull?
rhymes.
Yeah.
That's why it works.
Does a skull count?
Yes, the skull counts as a head. It has to have a
Yes,
mouth.
sir.
That's all
Let's
that's
just
all
go
it
through and
needs.
find the skull of
All
the
you
burden
need for speak with the dead
everyone's
is for the
Sorting through
thing
heads.
to have the ability to speak, i.e., have a mouth to be able to speak words.
Hold on.
Let's
Brilliant
go to the
plan,
church to find the head.
fellows. That definitely didn't come to me from the GM. Wink, double wink. I can speak. I can speak to. I can speak
to
with
corpses.
dead people.
Why are you just telling us that now?
Because
This would have been useful information beforehand.
Wait.
I'm prevented from doing it every day. So.
Wait, you can't do it every day, or you can do it every day.
I can't do it every day.
Yeah.
I could, but I just have to, I have to sit there and really think about what I want to do for the day, and then decide that that's kind of where I want to go for the day.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah,
She's
it's
not regular.
weird.
just wake up
it
and
comes in the,
Completely
Like,
irregular.
you
it's
have
in the
to
cleric
think of, like-
handbook.
You have to plan
the
what you're
cleric
gonna do for the day.
Yeah, you do.
Nah.
I just wake up and I'm ready to fuck the day. Like,
Well, look,
Okay.
man, some of us just have different,
Okay,
different ways
dude.
of thinking.
Way to go, Ren.
Yeah, it's really... No wonder things are so fucked. They've been fucked by
we were
Rick.
we were at the inn. It totally just left me because that's where we went to. But
wait,
if we want to get some clues,
no,
What?
better idea.
no.
Couldn't
Worse
you
idea.
ask the gravedigger who killed him?
Is he still?
We know who killed
He's
the
still-
father, but the gravedigger's body was there. So we could ask him who killed him
That's
and
true.
find out who drained his body, and that's probably who took the bones. Because he was dead in there. I mean, that's our best guess.
I could. We could do
Well,
both.
I'll give you
If-
this for
if a
free,
quick-
Reed. You're on the right track. However, the gravedigger you saw that morning, the bones went missing 2 days prior.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Also,
Just-
we better hurry because those bodies might not even be there anymore.
Yeah.
That's entirely possible. And
We
you start
sit through
running.
the pile of heads and get the wrong one. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. My name's
I
Bob.
bake bread. I bake bread for a living.
My name's Bob the Builder.
Hey, my name's Blinksy. Wait, what?
No, not that guy.
Not the bee dolphin.
Go to the local brothel and talk
My
to the
bee
bones.
dolphin.
All right, so what's the
Alright,
plan?
That's the plan.
Go,
let's go.
you're
We're not
heading,
know this, not
you're
even,
heading
but
to
we're
the
going to go talk
church.
to the dead.
You're going to head to the church to see if you can find the head to talk to. All right, off to the church you go. And it's not far, obviously it's not far from where you're at. Heading back through past the Blue Water Inn, which is still locked up and closed. And as you've been told by the town watchman, that many businesses have remained closed this day. That it's done a big cleanup. And again, you see as you're walking through, you see another cart with body parts and bodies loaded up as you move back towards the church. You get to the church, the doors are still hanging open. Inside, the cleanup has started, so there's nowhere near as much blood and things like that. And there's a town watchman there and a couple other people that you're not sure who they are, but they're in there cleaning up. The town watchman does step forward as you enter and just holds a hand out. Says, yes, what do you want? Why? I mean, I know who you are, but what is purpose here?
Well, don't you think a cleric belongs in the church?
She is not the cleric of our church. Clearly. What is your
I can
business
still
here?
help. we want to.
Are you here to issue last rites to Father Petrovich? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Roll a deception check.
Exactly. Fuck.
Let's get a group. I mean, if anyone else is trying to help, we'll get a group
Oh, yeah.
deception,
100%.
and I'll take an average.
Where is
You're all trying to perpetuate the lie. 30-20
Oh,
from...
fucking
Oh, and
hell.
a natty 1. That brings the average
Oh.
down.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
So Reed is using his luck. Doesn't get much better. But it's not a natural 1. Still brings the average down. Arcos, are you involving yourself in this lie or no?
Arcos is not perpetuating shit. He's waiting for you to do terribly, so you upset the guard and then sneak in and grab the head himself. Like,
You're welcome.
Fair call.
You're welcome.
So
like-
go
we've
draw
got...
a symptoms yourself.
We've
The
got
scene
a
is like outside
15,
the
a
door.
14, a 20, and a 6. So the 6 is going to bring that average down to about 12 or 13. I would say that he is a little suspicious, but allows you to move to the back. And he tells you that Father Petrovich's body, or his remains, have been laid out in his room. It says, take the time you need, but you can tell that he's a little suspicious, so he's sort of keeping half an eye on you as well.
Thank you very much. I will. Is there anybody else that you also need to include in this last rites? Just Father?
Well, everybody that was
I'd like
killed
to extend it as much as I
eventually.
can.
We will be holding ceremony for township this evening in churchyard.
Very
So
good.
far, from what I've been told, 65, 70 bodies so far.
Oh, but we'd only heard 40. I'm so sorry for everybody's loss. Did you lose somebody personal?
And you can see, sort of swallows, fights back a lump in his throat, and says, "This is not consequence now. You deal with Father." And he quickly moves away. Pretty obvious that he's probably lost someone close to him.
Just, I'm very sorry. And then head on back to.
Do you all
The back
follow
area.
Ulvan into the cleric's chambers? Father Lucian Petrovich's chambers?
Yeah.
I do, but I'm not necessarily there for the last rites. I want to subtly do a thorough investigation and see if there's anything else I missed the last time I was
Okay.
in here.
So for
I'm gonna stand outside the door.
Okay. Noted. So as you move in, do you close the door behind you? And do you leave it open?
And there's only one white watchman. Can he see in
He's
this way?
seen. He can see the whole church from where he can see pretty much everything. So you can see where you're at. He's kind of preoccupied with other people cleaning up and stuff because there's a lot of blood in here too. Like even from not just the fact that Father Petrovich was torn asunder in this room, there was a lot of injured people in here the previous evening as well, as you were there to attest to that. So there was a lot of things to clean up.
Yeah. So Arcos goes through the door last and he looks at Orvan. He's like, "You're not at all subtle." And he like slowly closes the door. He's like, "They'll know. So let's try our best not to be too obvious."
Excuse me. I'm clearly qualified.
Qualified is fine.
Subtle.
Subtle is maybe not your forte. It's fine.
Whatever.
So,
Now,
when you get into the room, you find Father Petrovich's remains laid out on his chamber bed. He's covered. When you pull the covers back, you can see they've essentially laid his pieces of his body, sort of somewhat putting the puzzle back together in retrospect. But it's obviously there's
Anyone got men?
and like, he's in several pieces, but his head is still relatively intact.
well,
I would imagine out of the,
do
the
I
four,
have to
out,
touch
of the,
this?
out of the five of you, Ripple, Arcos, 100% have seen this level of violence before. Fucking pirates, they've dealt with this shit. Reed, I would say, probably has as well. In his line of work, he's probably had this level of violence and dismemberment. As to the other two, I'll leave it up to you whether your characters have seen. I mean, obviously you saw it happen, but now you're staring at what remains of this body. Have you seen that level of violence before?
Can I get my sewing kit out and
No.
start?
It's not going to help. He's well
We only
past
need
sewing
the head
together.
anyway.
He's a banner
no.
turned to confetti.
You only need his head. You're fine.
It's not the sort of thing that I would have seen before. However, not in a recent state. I think I would have seen bones that would have taken damage from battles and such that wouldn't have been in this condition because of the decay. So while it is shocking and gruesome, I don't think he's necessarily ignorant of the possibilities.
Yeah. It's just more about, more about
Constitution.
more about general constitution, whether
Yeah.
this would be, not to make you vomit or anything like that, just how, whether it would sort of turn your stomach a little bit, make you feel
Well, we've also
a little uncomfortable.
we've also seen a few things since we've been here
You
too.
have,
So
indeed.
It's been like a steady run of things that have been shocking. So
Yeah. I mean, you were there at the death of the elder Martikov, there was a divine. You've dealt with obviously some strange things in this place. 100%.
I literally ripped someone's head off.
Yes, this is true. So, with that,
I'm about to do the same.
well done. We don't need to remove his head. You can do it right there. You've got time. I mean, it's up to you whether you want to pick his head up. It's up to you whether you want to remove his head or not.
No, I'm not
Okay,
going to remove it.
Shakespeare.
I'm just...
Alas,
Good,
poor Yorick, I knew him well.
Honestly. G'day, mate. What's going on? How are you? Yeah, pretty much.
So,
No. And like, I'm used to animals tanned and cut up and all that kind of stuff, so it's kind of not that icky. I just don't like it for the person.
no, right. So you're going to do it here, or you want to remove his head and do it elsewhere? That's the question.
Do you think I should? I think they're gonna notice if we take the head of this guy. Is that right? Everybody
Are you seriously asking
Specifically
that
alcohol.
question?
who just told me that I'm not very good at deception.
No, I'm there.
Head-sized thing in the in the satchel.
agree with Ripple. Do it here.
Yeah.
I think we've got 5 questions that we can ask them
Indeed.
before I can't ask anything else, and and lose my concentration. So,
So let's work out the questions first. Yeah. What do we want to know?
we want to know the bone situation, right?
Just don't open that conversation with "Hi, how are you?"
Yeah. Don't
Dead.
and don't say we want to know about the bone situation because that's not very specific. We want to know
How's
about the
your
bone
bones?
situation. How's your bones?
Yeah, my bones are
Your
broken.
Where's your bones at, man?
Where your bones at?
Do we
So
want to know
then-
like
about the man
You get 5 questions.
that we say.
You have to
Random-
be very specific. It pays to
Yeah.
be very specific about your questions.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear,
Just
if
bear
the
in
guard
mind
were
that-
to come,
Yeah, bear in mind that with Speak with the Dead, and you would know this, Ulvan, as well, the answers that the corpses are able to give are usually short and sometimes cryptic and very precise. They're not long-winded. It'll be very short, quick answers. So bear that in mind when you're looking at the questions that you're going to ask. They can't answer
can't-
complicated questions.
give me bone situation and where they're at and where.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. All right. Okay. Bone of does he know who took the bones? Right.
Yeah.
Be specific, the bones of St. Andrew.
Yeah.
St. Andrew. Hang on. Andrew. Okay. And then. What is the? Does he know the evil man with the red cape? That's specific, right? Does he have a name? Dude, we didn't get introduced. It was just some evil guy.
Ask him why the bones of St. Andrew were here.
We kind of know why they were here, though. When they're protecting the church.
Well, it's a good assumption.
Yeah, well, I
I
mean, the
suppose we
assumption
haven't
with
got,
what you're
like-
being, with the assumption, it would easily to assume that they were here protecting either the church or the town, as you've been told by the church, the watchman earlier, that this is the first time this has happened in his lifetime. So this sort of attack, normally the darkness has been kept out by the walls, the gates. This is the first time an attack within within Valaki has taken place in his lifetime, and he would have been in his sort of maybe late 40s, early 50s.
Why did the father do something to be the target?
Of a attack.
Especially within the church.
Like, does he know why they attacked the church?
Well, and also how did they get through protection if
Well, the protection was gone. Like, if we assume the bones
Yeah,
were the
true.
protection,
Yeah. The
Like-
bones have been removed from the resting place, which is the
two
bones
two
were
days
missing.
prior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long
you
have we
went
been in
the-
town?
Went after
You've
Father
been-
Petrovich, though.
You've been here for just over a week, so you've probably been in Valaki maybe 4 or 5 days total.
So we would have been in town about when the bones, like,
Uh,
for
you-
estimation, like,
Estimation wise, you were probably at the Wizards of Wine dealing with that when the bones were missing.
yeah, cool.
Just to give you a timeline. The time that took you to get from the Wizards of Wine, you went from there to Kresk and then to Valaki. So at somewhere in that time frame, the bones have gone missing before you coming
Yeah.
back to. Because you basically came back, delivered the wine, and the next day you had the festival, and that evening is when this attack happened. So
So you were
probably the day before you got back, or sometime in that time frame on the night that you guys arrived, is possibly when those bones have gone missing, either the day before or that night.
So it really aligns with the night of the festival, because I'm like, well, there's a gap between them being stolen and this attack happening.
Yes.
there wouldn't be more people in town for the festival, would there? Like, people don't go
Generally
out
not.
of the town, really.
No. Most of what you've discovered in your time in this land is that the townships and villages, like even Berescar when you were there, like the people don't venture too far away from their own towns. With the exception of like wine deliveries and things like that, there's not a lot of travelling merchants on the roads. If there is, they travel during the day and during the day only. They generally don't travel more than a day travel away. If they can't travel somewhere within a day and get back, or within a day to get to somewhere else, they generally don't do it. Not unless they travel in groups.
So how many questions we got, Olvan?
3 so far.
So about the bones, about the
Who took
attack.
the bones? Why bones were here? Maybe. Did he do anything to incite the evil entity that killed him?
Yeah. We also want to know if he knows what happened to the man who we brought in. Like, because he might not have been there when the attack happened. Like, he might have been gone already. Like, we don't know.
I'm trying to remember that dude's name off my head, and I can't remember
his name either.
I have to go back through my recaps.
Old Whippy McGee. Old.
It'll be in my recap,
Or do
I'm
we
sure.
ask if he was showing some sort of affliction, like cursed, or after we dropped him off, because like between those times, like why he was potentially, I don't know. We've got two more. Unless we go, fuck it, we ball, and we go with 3, and then depending on the answers, we ask more from that.
That's true. Yeah. That actually makes sense. Yeah.
Actually,
Could
no,
you-
I don't think you were given his name. I don't think anyone actually knew
Okay.
him.
I've got Kazan written down, but I don't know why.
Kazan? No, that definitely doesn't ring a bell.
No, because I think we talked to somebody about it at the bar after
And they
we dropped
didn't
him
know.
off,
Yeah, they didn't know who
and
he
they
was.
didn't know his name.
They said that he was from
Yeah.
Berescar. That's all they knew.
Yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
that's all we knew.
We helped some nameless dude for no reason. Oh.
Yeah, they're just going through my recaps, and yeah, you did not get a name.
Yeah. So yeah, just
Yeah.
the man we brought in here.
So, okay, well, at least I can direct it to that. Because I do have to be very specific.
Yeah, yeah. So we want to know if he knows what happened to the bones. We want to know if he knows why the church was attacked. And I think third, we probably want to know what happened to that guy. Because it's weird that his body's not here. Like, there was no evidence of him having been here during the attack. Like, there would have been blood at least. Unless they drained him, but then where did they put the body? Like,
Well, it's just odd that if that was the case, he left that. Well, no, because he was under the bed, right? So not necessarily.
yeah, the grave digger was under the bed.
He just disappeared. Yeah.
Yeah. And he certainly didn't seem like he would be moving under his own power by, like, it had only been, like, not even a day after he'd been whipped. He'd...
I mean, but this is like a.
No?
If you can use the bones in some sort of ritual like personal thing, but I don't know
Yeah.
if that's anything we
And
want
then,
to
of
know
course,
about, really.
like, if we get if some way we get the bones back, like, how do we reenact that ritual? Like, I'm assuming it's not going to be straightforward. Like, assuming we find the bones, do we want to, like, re-protect this place? Like, but yeah, you're right. Talking to him will elicit other questions that you'll have. So, I believe in you.
Actually,
I believe in you. Don't fuck this up. No. No pressure.
All eyes on me. Ew, RPG. Bleh.
No.
Bleh. All right. we want to know. Cool. It's just going to be like which order I want to do these into. Maybe. Firstly, did he incite something, and then. What happened to the bone? And the guy. I think those are the three. Alright. Well, here we go. And then I'm just going to... The door's closed. Use Speak with the Dead and place my hands around his head. And ask for Father Petrovich. Can you please speak with us?
As you release the divine energy into the spell, obviously he can't sit up, his body's in pieces, but his head sort of, it doesn't move, but his eyes, they're kind of milky now. Like you can see that he's got his wound across one side of his face, his mouth is sort of cocked open half and his tongue sort of hanging out one side, and his eyes sort of flicker with unlife, if you will, and he looks directly at you, so you know that the spell has taken effect. You have 10 minutes and 5 questions.
So how are you doing?
That's one.
God, it's not a fucking fae. Come on, man. Be nice. They're the evil ones. We have to ask you some questions. The entity that took your life, did you do something to them for them to take your life?
He answered that. I was beacon of hope. Hope is now lost.
Well, this is going great. Okay. You are lost. What were you gonna say, Arcos?
So Arcus will come up, he's like, alright, so he sees you sort of like struggling with it. Like, we need to know what happened to the bones of Saint Andrew.
That is in mind. Thank you. It'd be really wily. We found a note that the bones of Saint Ardrul were removed from the church. Do you know what happened to them?
Bones of the saint were stolen.
Yeah, I knew that might be it. Why? Okay, why is there only 5 questions? Okay, that's not a question. What happened? Do you know the state of being that the man we brought into the church is at?
I fear he has fallen to darkness.
Well, I want to know what kind of
2 questions to go. 2 more to go, ladies and gents.
I guess these two
The
are
whole
kind of
group,
like,
if you guys can discuss it amongst
conjoined.
yourselves. Like, I'm not going to have an issue. If
Yeah.
you guys want to discuss these questions, discuss the questions. Like, you got 2 questions to go.
Oh yeah. I was like, man, he's gonna steal my question. Like, I'm just gonna
No,
be
no,
like,
I'm not. I'm not
okay.
gonna. I'm not gonna do that to
you.
you. You can discuss it
Yeah.
amongst yourselves. We're not gonna do Dungeons and Dragons movie here where anyone can ask the question and the
Yeah.
answers and it's fucked. So we're just discuss your questions. You got 2 left to go. I
Yeah.
can see you struggling a little bit, so
So-
discuss it with the group.
He
Well,
said
just
that
trying to be-
he fears that he'd fall into darkness, but we don't know what that means. Does it mean he's dead? Or does that mean, like, he was up to...
He's been turned?
Yeah, he was up to dark deeds. And what was the other... He said the bones had been stolen, but we don't know if he knew who had stolen them.
That's right. That's why I was a bit stuck about like, do we want to know why the bones were here? Do we want to know how to reprotect the village over more concrete?
Yeah, see, I feel like we know why the bones were here. Like, we don't know 100%,
Yeah.
but it's pretty certain that they were here for protection of this place.
Yeah. Like, I could specify who stole them,
Yeah. No.
but I would assume that he would probably write that down, maybe, like, even if it was in a code or something to say, you know, stolen by this XYZ.
Yeah.
Like, he just
It could be
said
like,
it
who
was-
stole or who do you suspect stole?
Oh, that's a good.
Because I'm sure he had an idea of who might have taken them, like whether he's right or not.
Sure. And then, being a beacon of hope, maybe he just pissed them off. I don't know. He
Like they
was
had the
looking after
opportunity
that
to
thing.
attack the church with the bones gone, and so they targeted the church because, yeah, the church would have been like a beacon of hope. Like, you know, something other than, you know, the Burgermeister or, you know,
Where did the townspeople run on the night of the attack?
they ran to the church, yeah.
But then maybe they knew that they were going to be coming here anyway, and that's why they targeted here.
Yeah.
This is the place. I can ask if they suspect who stole
Yeah.
the pieces, and then if we can reprotect the village again after we get them back.
Yeah.
Unless we need anything else. That's all I'll ask you.
No.
All right,
not getting much.
Ask your 4th question.
It's not the end of the world if we don't get the
No, I
answers.
mean,
like,
it's-
maybe he doesn't have answers. We don't know.
But that's the thing. You
So,
don't exactly that. You don't know that he has the answers that you're looking for.
Yeah.
But you might get something to work with at the
Yeah,
very
I just-
least.
I don't want to balls this up. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm running this off the cuff. My answers are purely improv. I have not written this down at all
Oh boy.
because I had no idea that you were going to do this. So this is just me fucking pulling the shit out my butt. So
Me neither. I just loaded this spell today.
your 4th question.
All right. My next question, Father. Do you have a suspicion of who took the bones of Saint Andrew? Adril. I'm saying that wrong.
Andrel. Yep. Miljo.
What?
Miljov.
Fuck.
It's
That's my.
Millivoj.
Oh, I do know that person. I think. Oh my gosh.
No, the grave digger's name is not
Lord.
Miljov, but there were more than just one. Like there was a couple of grave diggers. There was a young boy that you don't know the name of that worked at the church as well, and there's a few people that work in and around the church.
Okay.
The grave digger
Yeah,
was named Yiska, and he's the one that Arcos found dead.
Yes. Oh. One more question before I let you go back to rest. And I'm sorry that we've had to reawaken you again. If we get the saints' bones back, can we reprotect the village using them?
Return to the crypt beneath the church.
Thank you, Father.
And
Lay to rest.
before you even state those words, the eyes sort of just dim out again, and the head lolls to sort of one side to show that the spell has taken its course and has expended its energy, and Father Petrovich is at rest again.
Ooh, hang on, I gotta tick one of those off too.
Yes,
Wait,
remove
okay.
the spell slot.
I did.
So, what you got from that was, I was a beacon of hope, and now hope is lost, was the answer to your first question. Answer to your second question, I believe, I don't remember. What was your second question?
It was that they were
was
stolen.
Yes,
Bones were
the
stolen.
bones were stolen.
Yeah.
Then you asked
About the whipped man. And
about
he'd
the whipped man,
fallen
you
to
feared he'd
darkness.
fallen into darkness. And the fourth question was Miljov, who he believes stole the bones. And the final question was return the bones to the crypt beneath the church. And your question was essentially, will returning them re-protect Valaki? And your impression from the answer was probably yes.
Okay. Well, if you guys, I should probably actually perform my cleric rites.
No.
Maybe actually do my job.
I mean, you don't have ceremony, but you have enough clerical nuance. If you wish to have, say, a small prayer over the remains of this man, you are perfectly within your rights to do so. You don't have to. But if you feel that's what you
Do
need
all
to
your
do,
mumbo jumbo.
Excuse me. Mumbo jumbo. That mumbo jumbo got some else.
easily enough done to perform a prayer for the death, like for the dead over this body, if that's something that's within your scope for the cleric, for your deity. If that's something that you think you would do for your deity, or that is regularly done for your deity, you can do so. You can make something up. It's completely up to you.
I don't think things happen like that for my
No,
deity.
I don't think so
but
either.
I
I know
am
your
going
deity,
to
so
do
I would
it.
say no.
I'm going to pretend that I
You gotta
know what I'm
wing
doing.
it.
And just
I mean, there's no one here but your party to watch. So they,
yeah.
I mean, they've probably seen you do something similar before, or whether they have or they haven't, it probably pays no different to them.
You did something similar when you laid the kids of
That-
Durst
yeah.
Manor.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
Yep.
you would look at
And
something
for
like
the
that, I'd
grandfather
imagine.
of
And yeah. So
Yeah.
while this is happening, Jarek, you're not a part of this. You're having a good search around. Roll investigation for me, please. See if you can find out any more information. 16. Pretty good roll. I mean, obviously, you go back to Petrovich's desk and his shelf of tomes and books. You go back through his diary because that was where you found the first bit of information, and you probably didn't spend too much time there. Spending the next at least 10 minutes reading through these pages. With the 16, obviously you find the part where he mentions the bones missing. Go back a few pages and you find that he's kept a fairly detailed journal. In his journal, he mentions your guys' arrival to town. Strangers arrived. This is not the first group of strangers to visit our town since I've been here, and just a brief sort of outline of who you are and what he thinks is the cause of it. And it's just, again, another strange occurrence where strangers from outside of Barovia arrive. How long will this group last, kind of thing. The next couple of pages you go through, and he does mention Yeska in one of these pages briefly. He mentions that he spoke to Yeska about the bones of St. Andrew about a month ago because the boy had become fearful of the evil that surrounds Valaki at night, and to set his mind at ease, he spoke to him and told him about the bones, but he also asked Yeska to not tell anyone about them, as he was the only one that knew about the bones and where they were buried. Next page over, he has confronted Yeska after finding the bones missing. Yeska admits to telling someone else but would not divulge who that was. You would have been near to overhear the name Milyov from the corpse, so you probably put two and two together easily enough. Maybe this Milyov is the person that is responsible, perhaps. And it mentions that Milyov is another of the grave diggers, an older sort of mid-20s boy. Comes and works and digs graves on occasion and helps out in church services, but he hasn't been in for several days.
I make a note of those things, and in my journal.
Yep.
And because of the sensitive nature of the information in here, and knowing now that our stuff has been getting searched, I will actually cast Illusory Script over my journal.
Okay.
Just to make it not appear that that's what I've written.
Make it in a different language, or just read something different?
I just want it to look like it's something different, like I'm talking about the like in daily activities as if it was nothing, like it's just a daily
just a regular
journal.
just a daily journal. No worries.
Yeah.
Easily enough done. You cast your spell, and it is done. Anyone else looking upon your journal without the ability of true sight will see what you want them to see.
Not something to worry about for right now as well, but I've noticed that when I'm clicking on my abilities and spells, it's using slots rather than taking away the uses. So, to some degree, it might be just the mod updates and stuff. So
That
I'll
could
just keep
be,
a
yeah.
note of that if anyone else notices their stuff.
Just keep an eye on your spell slots and things.
Yeah.
Is it doing a few features as well?
Yeah, I clicked Blade Song before and it didn't use the use.
I think
And
that's
I just
something
used this one because it's just the...
I think they've changed something which is causing that to be different. So you have to mark those
this
uses.
spell is from the book.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just have to make note of that. Because technically there's a spell, so it will use the spell slot as opposed to the use. So just mark the use and return the spell slot if that's the case. Yeah, I know they have changed a few things around the usages of certain things, but we'll As long as you're keeping track of your stuff, that's cool. I trust you. I trust you guys to.
Not
to
worried
do,
about my stuff. It's
Yeah.
more just
Well, anyone else
More
too.
just anyone else that has the
keep
same
an eye
issue.
on your spell slots and just make sure you're not ripping through spell slots when you shouldn't be. So, with that, by the time you finished reading, the ritual is completed. You are not disturbed in that 5 or 10 minutes or so while you're doing that. And you, up to you what you do next.
I think that's about all we're going to get in here. I think it's probably time to head back to the inn. We've got some things to discuss. Unless you want to head out of town. If it's not too late in the day to do so.
Probably still before lunch, probably about lunchtime. Obviously, if you're wanting to head out of town and head towards the castle with your with your meeting with Prince Strahd, you know it's going to take a better part of a day to get to the carriage. So whether you decide to do that now or leave it to the following day is up to you.
I reckon we should start today.
Start what today?
Going to the carriage.
To go meet the prince? I mean,
We were thinking about seeing off the ceremony at the funeral pyre. Might make us less suspicious if we just up and leave before that happens.
True.
we've got kind of want to re-protect this this place. It's a little, it's more
Well, there is. What is your thinking? I mean, do
it's
you?
about the people.
Yeah, I mean, this, for all intents and purposes, what you now have discovered that this holy relic has been stolen, and this holy relic has been protecting this town from those outside forces, those unnatural forces from outside the walls. That relic is now missing. You've had one attack already. What's to say that you're not going to have another attack tonight or tomorrow night while the village is unprotected? These are the things you don't know.
Yeah. I think Arcos would go up to Ripple and he's like, look, I know I really want to get out of here, and I'm sure we all want to get out of here, and I've been the most vocal, but I think I've realized that, you know, forsaking the people of this land, even as irritating as they are, isn't necessarily the best way home. Yeah? And I appreciate you, Ripple. I do.
Thanks. It's actually good to have a close friend here. But yeah, no,
We'll get home.
I think that's clear. I think that's clear. We need to get
We'll
home
do
at
it.
some point.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Reed? No. Reed don't know nothing no more.
I'm outside the room.
He's
Reed's
standing
in the
outside.
weeds.
Yeah, he stood outside.
I'm standing
and
guard
he's
at
standing
the
at the
door.
door.
Yeah, well, we'll go. I'm not going to talk to Reed while he's not there. What are you talking about? We're walking and talking. We're always walking
Yeah.
and talking.
You're leaving the church.
There's
we'll get it.
talking, there's walking.
Exactly. Walking and
Well,
talking.
that's fair. I
Yeah,
thought
get
you guys
back
were
in the
still
game.
room
Don't just
talking.
sit there in the dark doing weird stuff. Come on now. Play D&D with us.
Resting
You got
my
the shirt on. Everyone else has said what, you know, we've got a general consensus that we're going to stay in town and sort some shit out. Like, but we like a general consensus.
I'm just fine by me. I mean,
He goes where Drake tells him to go. He's his employer after all.
Ah.
only getting paid for it.
Just make sure he doesn't die. Unless he wants to. And I don't argue.
Much.
You're some weird fuckers.
So, what is
Well, now we gotta
what
go
is the
work it out.
intention then? You're obviously not leaving town. What are you doing? You've got an afternoon to
Does
kill
that mean I'm no
before
better
the
than Isaac?
possibly, entirely possible. But you got about 4 or 5 hours to kill before sundown, before this dusk ritual or ceremonial pyre will take place.
We could go and check out that gravesite and the body. We have enough time to do that.
Yep, you would definitely have enough
I
time
just,
to do that and get back.
Feel like it has any bearing on anything?
But wouldn't it look weird that we leave town and come back? And just for that, like,
I feel like if we leave, they might not let us back in. I kind of
Yeah.
think we had a hand in this. We need to find that young person who worked here from the father said. Just need to work out where he'd be.
I mean, is it just another grave digger? Would they not be helping out the cleanup? Or in the graves?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe he's digging a pit for the fire.
It would be weird if he wasn't here tonight at the ceremony, though. Then whether he'd care about people wondering about his absence.
We can ask
Surely if
the
he's taken the bones, he realizes that some of this is his doing, maybe. I don't know.
Wouldn't he need a conscience for that? He took it in the first place. Is he really gonna care?
People do shit for all sorts of reasons, not just because they're selfish or don't care about others.
That's true. I mean, we'll look at that hunter in the woods. He did things and ended up. He didn't want to do it, as far as we know.
Yeah. Well, if we've got nowhere else to go, we might as well, head back to the inn, see if they've come back, and if not, we just go into
Paint it.
our room and we could, paint their wagons.
Spruce
red.
it up. Well, I mean, yeah, we could paint everything in this town red. I mean, they did it last night. we
That
could do
happened
it
last
today.
night.
Oh,
Oh, there will be blood.
It's a very crimson already.
we can ask the wardens. They are apparently checking in on everybody, so they might know where the grave digger, the other person is.
Yeah.
There's
Here
plenty,
is
there's
true.
plenty of
Wanna
town.
go?
There's plenty of town watch around. We're still. I mean, there are.
Yeah.
You seem that what you'll notice now that you're back out in town, heading back towards the inn, in the middle of the day, like there is a massive presence of town watch. Like normally, you'll get a few at each gate, and there might be a few wandering through town. It's almost like they've doubled and tripled the guard.
Reed just starts crying out, "Where were you last night?"
But when I say that, like there are many of these guys are wounded. Some have arms and slings, but are still out in force. Some you can see wounds on their face and stuff. Like many of these guys, what you'll discover later on is that many of the dead are town watchmen, and most of the town watchmen are civilians as well. They work as civilians, and on occasion they will do a watch as a watchman. So it's rotational type thing. But you'll find that most of the dead.
Civic duty.
Most of the dead are watchmen. They were the ones that were on the front lines trying to protect Valaki, and they paid the ultimate price for doing what they were paid to do, basically. But if you wish to stop a watchman and ask about Milyov the Gravedigger, it's something easily done.
Yeah.
I think that's best, right?
I mean, we might as well get a head start on it. That's what we're planning to do now.
Hey, we can sandwich it between a bunch of other people.
I mean, Petrovich gave us a head start.
Oh,
And he did indeed. So, you stop a group of watchmen as they're walking through past your position, and what do you ask?
What the hell is his name?
Milyov.
Milyov?
Milyov. We've been at the church and the father helped us when we first got here, but we haven't heard or seen from Milyov. Have you seen him in your travels? He wasn't there last night from what I remember.
And one of the watchmen, he leans in, he looks at you and turns over to one and says, "Oi, do you know Milyov? I'm not familiar with his name." And one of the younger watchmen sort of steps forward and goes, "Oh, I remember him. Are you sure he wasn't at the church? Pretty sure I saw him there. It was a couple of days ago."
There's a lot going on, so I'm not sure.
Last I saw him, he was probably at his house, about 4 or 5 doors down past the church, towards the west gate. Normally, if he's not there, he should be at the church. It's usually where he is.
Yeah.
If not, his brothers and sisters will be at the house, no doubt.
Very good.
Can I
thank you.
try to remember?
Again?
What do you try to remember?
If I saw him at the church the night before?
You did not.
Okay. I
No.
figured as much, but...
I mean, and within the chaos, it probably would have been hard to pick out someone you didn't really know anyway. But you've been given a direction and a house.
He's the guy that Grim got killed in the graveyard outside the church.
That is entirely possible, we don't know.
He's hiding behind gravestones. Got picked off Jeepers Creepers style.
oh my god.
So, is your point of direction now to Milyov's house, towards the western gate?
Why not? But nothing else really. And with sort of a leader.
So, with that, you move off in that direction, and after maybe less than an hour, you reach the set of houses which you have been directed to, and there is a small, sort of rundown single-story home. There is a youngish boy sitting in a sort of makeshift front. It's not really a front yard, it's kind of almost right on the road, but it seems to be part of the house. And he's looks like he's carving something out of wood, just sitting on the front step.
Hi! You there?
Oh, hello. Who are you?
What you carving over then? I whittle too.
And he goes, sword. You see, it's only about this long. It's like he's probably 9 or 10 maybe, and he's got a piece of wood about this long, and it doesn't look anything like a sword. Like it's terrible, whatever it is, but he's pretty proud of it. So,
That's so cool, though. Are you trying to be like?
So I can defend my
What's his name?
sister and brothers
Blinsky?
from. No. So I can protect the family against those things, that come out at night.
Yes. That's very good of you to do that. How many how many of your brothers and sisters do you have?
Oh, it's me, my brother Isla, my sister Siri, and Milyov, my older brother. He looks after us. He's kind. Mother and father died like a little while ago, and Miliop looks after us. He's not here right now, but he'll be back soon.
Oh, was he here today?
I haven't seen him this morning. He doesn't leave us alone too long, no.
Okay. So, were you in the church last night?
No, we hid in the basement here. It's very scary. Did you fight the evil things? You look like soldiers, kinda, sorta.
I'm
I
not
mean,
a
he looks like a
soldier.
soldier, and he points over to Reed.
Well, he can make himself really big too. He can fight really a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn to fight one day. I'm gonna grow up big and strong and fight off the things outside the wall. I'm gonna be a hunter, hunt werewolves.
Always remember that knowing when the battle is lost before it's begun.
Oh,
is
okay.
important.
All right. You see, you got no clue what you're talking about. Like, it's just where his head.
Fuck. Insightful and
Maybe leave the wisdom to, healers. Anyway.
It's about this time you notice a tallish, slender, sandy-coloured haired person walking towards the house down the street.
Does he recognize this person that's coming up?
He hasn't noticed him as yet. He's walking towards you guys. Within sort of a few minutes, this young boy sort of sits up and he goes, "Oh, there's Miliop. He's come. Hi!" And he sort of waves out, and Miliop sort of gives him a wave back, and he walks forward. You can see the look of suspicion in his eyes, but he's not making any attempt to run away. He sort of he slows up his pace a little bit once he sees this group of people standing in front of his house.
Hi, Emiliov. We've just been talking with your brother here. Sorry, didn't mean to. We're just checking in on all the people that we've sort of met, especially after last night. We're just making sure you're okay.
You should not be talking to strangers. Inside. It's okay. I have seen you around town. You seem okay. Why did you come to my home? What do you want?
Well, we saw people from the church. We don't really know a lot of people, and we're just really worried about everybody since last night. And anybody that we kind of, showed us some kindness, we want to check in on.
I have not met you before.
Fuck.
You've not met Miliop before.
Yeah.
well,
The father.
Although we
father
saw him
was
around.
nice to us.
Dang it.
No, you have not met this particular individual before.
We were friends with the father.
He's immediately suspicious, and he clams up a little bit. You can see him becoming a little defensive, and he's not hiding it well. He goes, "Yes, shame. Father Lucian is passed. He was a good man. I helped him very many of townsfolk in the last few years. It's a meager wage, but it does feed us." Roll insight check, everyone.
Just gonna ask one question.
Before you ask your question, roll some insight there.
Oh, I have advantage on it.
Yep, you certainly do. He's
Where is...
oh yeah, even the DC's not overly high. He's not hiding this well. So everyone, he's definitely hiding something. You can see his eyes are shifting between you. He's concerned about something. He's hiding something. The look of guilt is evident here.
Were you off helping clean up and?
No, I was getting food for my brothers and sisters. And he does have a satchel with him.
Hunting?
No, in town.
I was assuming he came from the cave.
No, he came from town.
You bought food in town today?
I bought yesterday, picked up today.
Isn't everywhere closed today?
Yes. Does not mean I cannot
Right.
pick up food I have ordered. We still need to eat. Yes.
Yeah,
Why are you asking? Why are you asking question?
it's time to be quiet, Reed. Right? That's like, okay, so subterfuge is gone, right?
What do you really want?
The bones.
Oh, the moment
of
you
Saint
mention
Andrew.
the moment you mention the bones, he sort of takes half a step back, and his eyes widen, and he becomes very shaky. Are you trying to be intimidating in this moment, or are you just
No,
mentioning it at this point?
I'm just like there's no point in fuffing about anymore. We might as well just tell him why we're here. Like, be open and honest. I'm like, we have reason to suspect that you took them from the church, and they were perhaps the reason the church was safe until now. Yeah.
And he immediately looks down and starts his feet starts messing with his feet, sort of toe over toe, and starts wringing his hands, and he doesn't break down and cry or anything like that. He just very quietly says, yes, it was me.
Yeah. Look,
Jessica told me
I
about them.
understand. Yeah.
We're not going to do anything bad. You can just tell us where you took them, and we will try and get it back.
I gave them to Heinrich. He paid me to get them so I could feed my brothers and sisters. We're very poor.
How did Heinrich know about them? Didn't Jeska tell you?
Yes, Jessica told me where they were. Heinrich, I told Heinrich about it, and he offered to pay me to get them. Paid very well. It's going to feed us for months. I didn't know that it was going to cause trouble. Honest.
Where's Heinrich?
You know,
Heinrich Vandervoort, the coffin maker. He paid me.
did you know that the father is dead?
Yes, I heard. And I'm very sorry. I didn't know that it was going to cause so much trouble. And you can see he's on the verge of tears. Like he's genuine
We know where
remorse.
the coffin maker is, right?
You have been past the coffin maker's shop,
Yeah.
yes.
I do not blame you.
Did Heinrich say why he wanted them?
No, he just said he would pay very well for them. I honestly didn't think it was that big of a deal. They're just bones.
Sometimes bones are special. Sometimes things are special that has to be
Reed just turned
didn't-
away from him.
place. Reed's just like,
Yeah.
Reed is mad.
I'm out.
But
Yeah.
just turned
Arcos
away.
is-
He just
Arcos is really mad at him too, now.
But I also see.
But I mean,
Like,
you
yeah.
can genuinely see he is the remorse
Right,
in his voice and in
exactly.
his face. Like he genuinely had
He's an
no
innocent
clue.
casualty to this.
He genuinely had no clue what the consequences of his actions until obviously
Yeah.
the events of the previous evening, which is why he chose not to go to the church. Possibly, who knows? But
Really,
Right.
he's
Really, I
he's
have
genuinely
dug up-
upset.
I have dug up many bones, but sometimes you have to be careful, you have to be respectful, and sometimes you need to place them back where they belong.
I mean, I can take you to Heinrich's place. I don't know that he'll want to give them back. He seemed pretty
don't care.
adamant that he wanted them. I don't know what
How much
for.
did he pay
At
you?
this point.
200 gold pieces. I said that's a lot of money. Don't earn very much as a gravedigger. Barely enough to feed myself, let alone my brothers and my sister. I'll happily pay it back.
I'll pay it back.
I mean, Heinrich's pretty. He's an ornery old man. He's pretty gruff. I don't even know if he'll let me back in. I mean, I don't even know if he's there today. I mean, I suppose
Does
he
he have
is.
family?
No, he's old. He kind of says
He-
that. He kind of says that.
Old people, hey, old people.
He kind of
they
says
don't got
that.
no friends.
Yeah, he kind of says that not in that sort of way. Like he's like, no, he's quite old. His family's long gone, kind of thing.
Do you know where he'd be if he wasn't?
Well, he lives there, so he should be. I mean, whether he answers the door or not.
We know where he lives. There's no reason for you to come with us. I suggest you go inside and take care of your family. Yeah.
I mean, that's all I was doing. Honest. I honestly didn't
Yeah.
know. And he sort of hangs his head more and sort of looks up as if to say, "Is it okay if I go inside?" Like he's not sure exactly what to do. Whether you guys are gonna like take him to the city watch, have him arrested. He's sort of very hesitant to even just move back to the house.
Arcos
My
will
hand
turn
on his
away and let
shoulder.
the others decide.
Pop my hand on his shoulder and say, "You learned your lesson this time, though, yeah?"
I'll never take anything that doesn't belong to me ever again. I swear. I mean,
Your secret is safe with us.
thank you, all of you. And I know that's not enough, but and it just gets really quiet again.
I'm very, very much refraining from saying, if you hand over the money, we'll give it back to him.
Extortion at its finest.
Reed's just gonna turn around and be like, "Well, shall we?"
I'll let him
Reed
go.
is like holding back from fucking running to this dude's house.
So,
Yeah.
Milyov does turn slowly after you guys eventually turn and start to walk away, so that he still hesitates before going back inside and closing the door.
Tell people they're cool. Community service. First
With
and
that,
foremost.
you head in the direction of the coffin maker's shop, which is where is the coffin maker's shop? Is the question. It's on the other side of town.
Fucking kid.
It's going to take you a little
I
while
thought
to
for
get
sure
there.
he'd taken those bones to protect his family, and when I found out
Wasn't
that
it
he'd
near the
taken them
east
for
gate?
money,
That's what
fucking
I thought. I thought he took him for the basement and protect the basement
Yeah.
or something.
I mean, technically, he did take him to protect his family, to feed his family, from stop them from starving to death.
Right.
nah.
You had
Technically.
a job. It wasn't enough. You couldn't just work like everyone else.
Well, by the sounds of it, he wasn't paid very much for what he did.
Haven't you heard? You need to pull yourself up from your bootstraps. That's all it takes. Come on now.
200 gold here doesn't seem like much, though. That's only 4 healing potions. Normally.
If you're lucky.
Right.
And don't upset the person that you're trying to buy them off.
Exactly.
I buy them from Bereska.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Reed is like marching at the head of the group. Like, he's just like,
it's gonna take you. Like I said, it's gonna take you a little while to get there, but it's gotta find my Valaki map so I can.
Reed is
remember
not being
exactly where it
perceptive right
is.
now.
That's right. It's over here.
Blind rage march.
Yes. So from the Blue Water Inn, or from the church, it's going to take you probably a couple of hours. It's on the opposite side of town from the church. Not far from the blacksmith and the Arasix stockyard. So on your way over there, have you got anything to discuss before you get there?
Reed, calm down. You're going to draw attention to us? Just... We're going to do this in a matter-of-fact way.
Yeah. Just because you're the size of a child doesn't mean you have to act like one.
Oh,
I get it. It's annoying. I thought he was taking the bones to protect his house, but no, he used it for money. And now everyone's dead, and we kind of let him off with it. How many people? 75? 75 dead, ripped apart people of Valaki? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Is killing that kid gonna make that better? Be 76.
Oh, I don't plan on killing the kid.
I mean,
The old man's lived long enough, hasn't he?
If we're going to be
I'll find out
completely
why.
finger pointing here, to be fair, it was Father Petrovich's fault because he didn't protect the bones well enough.
It's fair.
Let the secret out. It started with him. It ended with him.
yeah, let's go kill him. How dare you? Oh, shit.
Well, how about we speak with Dad and ask him why he did it? No.
Why did you do this?
Well, I mean,
Crack up.
if we find the bones and there's a skull, technically, we could ask this saint how to get out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, the saint would know, right? So if we find out where the bones are, kill the old man because he's a dickhead, and then, go on with our day.
that's hedging a lot on those bones.
Yeah.
Can we try and not
Sometimes
kill
they
everyone?
don't.
You don't know how many of those bones, or if those bones fucking.
It could be like
have
a toe
head.
bone.
I'm thinking it's just a femur.
Yeah.
Flangy.
Yeah, it's the right hand of a saint, right?
That could be. You
It's the
don't know.
whole right hand.
What was Vector's? Is it left?
Victor's, I think it's his right hand. I think.
Oh, they, we've sussed it out. It's Vector's hand,
It's
actually.
Vector.
That's what's
It's
coming
totally
into this
Vector.
story. It's just Vector.
And let's go find my picture of the
I'll-
coppermaker's shop. So you can.
Speak with whoever you want me to speak with. I'm not sure if the saint's going to help us in that way. They may have been here well before this land had its problems or curses
Here's my picture.
put onto it.
I'm not going to lie, I fear for the state of the bones at this point.
Well,
I don't know that we will be retrieving them.
regardless, this old man, did he do it for business so he can make more coffins? And it's greedy, like, It just doesn't sit right with me.
That seems like a
capitalism, the actual BBEG.
Exactly.
Yeah.
More money, more problems.
Like if everyone's dead, then nobody's gonna want him to bury anyone, right?
Well, not everyone's dead now, are they? Maybe he warned his friends and wealthy people who could buy coffins, you know?
I mean, does anyone in this town strike you as fucking wealthy?
Maybe like
Yeah.
5 people.
A Baron and Lady Vacta, maybe.
And the innkeeper.
Oh, he
That's
doesn't
for
really
other
strike you as
reasons.
wealthy either, to be fair.
Comparatively,
So,
Risky a little bit.
I mean, potentially. Right, anywho, you make your way to the copper maker's shop.
Make him away.
And this is what you find once you get there. It's a rundown looking building. A single door at the front with is a couple of old coffins sort of leaning up against the frontage, and a coffin-shaped sign which says Heinrich's Coffins. All the shutters are closed. It generally looks, it's an uninviting shop. It's got 2 stories. Sign is shaped like a coffin above the front door. All the window shutters are closed tight, and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment, as does many of the establishments today, specifically.
Puck, didn't you say you were gonna get me a pine box here once?
Yeah, well, if you intend on killing this guy, you can have your pick.
In my shop.
Gratis.
Why are we killing her?
And my axe. No. I don't know. Reed's got a boner for murdering old men.
Drax says we could ask Redlap to knock.
Yeah, kid. Radlac, he is the one who knocks.
Yes, he is the door knocker. So what is your intention
Rippler
here?
just bowl on through, you know they'll say.
No.
Hello. Yeah, Ripple's like, oh, hey. I guess we try the door. I'm not knocking. Just
Let's
and
try
see
the
if
door.
it'll open.
It is
Yeah.
locked tight.
Alright, Kool-Aid Man time. The little man runs through the door.
Get your American shit out of here. The rest of us are from elsewhere. Kool-Aid, man.
Why don't we just knock?
What's Kool-Aid?
Like normal people.
What's Kool-Aid, man?
What's that bullshit?
Right, people over here.
I think it's like Raro.
No, it's worse than Raro.
It's like Tang with.
Fucking Tang.
Oh, jeez.
The hell's Tang?
This is a Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah,
I know.
feel
I mean,
like
we get it, but
We're just messing with you.
I mean, it's
You
cordial.
know what Kool-Aid is.
I don't
The
like
rest of the-
Kool-Aid, so.
the rest of the world is not allowed to forget about America. Just remember that. You won't allow us to be at peace.
Fair.
It's not. No.
So the door is locked.
Shall we just knock on the door? Just knock on the door. Knocking.
Did
I
you
can
knock?
see from
Did
that
you knock,
picture,
Ripple?
correct?
No.
So- It's a nipple,
Arcos doesn't-
nipple,
Nipple.
nipple, Ripple. Jesus, I got no teeth. Shut
For
up.
God's sake.
It must be
Ripple,
cold outside.
Ripple knocks on the door.
Just
I confused knock and fucking Ripple. Okay, and got nipple. Sue me.
No wonder you guys are good best friends. You're both nicknamed Nipple and Fuck.
Well, when you knock, there are sound waves that ripple.
Exactly.
So that makes a
Yeah,
nipple.
makes a nipple. Exactly. Anywho, moving on. Ripple knocks on the door,
Yes.
and you get no response.
Do we
Can we
have someone who can pick
stop?
up?
Yes, can we stop
She
being
smiles
polite?
sweetly at Puck.
Puck,
You need
think
to-
you can climb on the boxes on the side of the building? And
Yeah, I
break
could do a
into
whole
the-
host of
And
things,
I
but
can give somebody spider climb if they want to climb walls.
Well, no, we don't want to go upstairs. We just want to.
We should have led with that. Don't. We're not being polite to this man. Reed wants to murder him.
I forgot.
In his home.
Can you pick the lock, please?
And dispose of the body.
Captain,
Yes.
thank you.
We can just say that we found him dead inside his home.
I think this is probably a
Natural
good.
causes.
This is
Why are we
before we
doing
make
this?
any rolls or anything like that. I think we're going to call it here for this evening. We're bang on 9:30. This would be a good place to start next session
I'm not
before
gonna
we
be
make
here.
any decisions on
Just start-
lockpicking or anything like that.
Murdering people.
Murdering people. I mean, we.
Start knocking over coffins.
I think this is
Fuck this
a
guy.
foregone conclusion that this man is a dead man, but.
Sticks.
It's probably a good place to call it because this is where things could get a little hairy potentially, depending on how you approach this. I mean, breaking into a man's business. Well, you never know. It is still daytime after all.
That's fine. Nobody cares.
So we will call it there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, players, for joining us for another session. Thank you, chat, for also doing the same. Come back in a couple of weeks for the next episode of Land of the Lost, aka Curse of Strahd, where my players are going to attempt to break into a coffin shop and murder the coffin maker because of some bones, potentially, maybe not. No.
It's fine.
Just gonna drag him into the streets. And
Yes.
Rip him limb from
It'll
limb.
also give me a chance to make some preparations that I haven't made as well.
You weren't ready for us to do this.
Not just yet. I'm ready for
I'm-
most things, but I wasn't ready for you to be here just yet.
I'm not going to be at the next one.
What's the
Something's going
next
to the
one?
movies. The 6th of June.
It is the 6th of June.
And then you're not going to be here the one after that.
Yes, I have my date for my surgery, so there will be at least one that we won't be able to do because of that.
I had surgery 3 days before the next one. So
No, I'll be the one after that,
Not guaranteed.
20th.
But
Oh no, my surgery's on the
Yeah,
19th, so
it's on the 19th.
I may not be there for the one after that. Depends on how my surgery goes.
I mean, hopefully I get to bring you home on the 20th, but we'll see how you go.
Yeah, I'll be fine. So in that case, then yes, the next one is on the 6th of June. Hunt will be fine at the movies till 9:30. What time does the movie start?
6.
Yeah, finish by 9. If you have to leave a little
Yeah,
bit, it'd probably better for you to be here, drop them off, come back, and then go up. Just finish early, and go up and get them.
By the time I get back...
Yeah, I know. I'm
it'll be time to
kidding.
get
I'm
back.
kidding. So what?
I
In
mean,
that
yeah.
case, then, what we will do, I think probably the safest option here is maybe we should take a pause. If you're not going to be here for that, I don't know who else. Is everyone else going to be able to be there for the 6th?
mine is kind of up in the air because I have procedure on the 3rd.
Yeah, so with that
Or-
in mind as well,
Yeah.
what I will say then, just so that we're safe, because we know we're definitely not going to have Nutty, we may not have Dill. How about we just, the 6th we will cancel, and the 20th we will play by ear at this point. So I will put a date up for the next one closer to the time. We will pencil in the 20th at this stage. I'll let you know.
Probably the morning of the 20th.
Well, at this stage, we'll pencil in the 20th because if I have surgery in the morning, I should be home that day.
On the 19th.
Yeah, they're not going to keep me in
yeah,
overnight.
depends
Not if my
overnight.
surgery's first thing in. But yeah, but your liver was failing, lady. I'm going in for a routine freaking procedure.
what- True.
Yeah, well, I'm just
Sure.
getting bladder stones removed, but
And it's
I don't know how
fucking
that's going to affect
personality, I'm
me.
sure.
Yeah. So
Are we doing it
we'll
through
pencil in for the.
irrigation
I don't know. Oh, you want to have? I don't know. So we'll pencil in the
You'll-
20th of June at this point, and then I'll let you know. Obviously, close to the time. If once I know on the 19th, I'll be able to say for certain. If not, then the next one probably won't be till the 4th of July. Oh, July 4th. Yeah,
Okay.
will be the 3rd for you, so it won't
was
be your
gonna say.
actual 4th of July.
Oh,
But yeah.
I'll be good then.
So yeah, so at this stage we will pencil in the 20th of June as the next one for that. So it will be a bit of a break, and and then we'll play it by ear with the surgery stuff. After that, obviously, once I'm home from surgery, I'll be off work for a few weeks, recovering from abdominal surgery, because my job is all lifting and crap. So I'm not allowed to go to work for at least 2 to 3 weeks, maybe longer, depending on recovery. I plan on being back at work in 3 weeks because I don't have enough holidays or sick days to go past that.
And then you'll end up with a hernia and be back in next year.
The biggest thing with that is I do have stuff at work I can do without lifting. I can do some. I've got some ordering and
Yeah, but I got
counting and
mine
stuff.
putting on my sock. For fuck's sake.
Yes, but I'm not going to wear socks. I'll go in jandals.
Okay.
I will do what I can not to get a fucking hernia, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, in saying that, alrighty, chat. Thanks so much. We're going to say good evening, and we'll see you when we see you. I don't know when that'll be. Keep an ear out in the Discord. On future stuff notes, I have posted in Discord. We have got a number of names now for the Alien TTRPG and the Vampire the Masquerade. We're not going to be naming players yet. We've still got a while to wait for that. We're looking at mid-August for Alien, and then probably mid to late September for VTM. However, I did post in the announcements a website. For those that haven't seen it, it is called ghoulapp.com. It is a free character maker for Vampire, which utilizes 5th edition and 20th anniversary. Full character creation, everything. It is very, very good. Far better than Demiplane because it's 100% free, and it has all the bits and pieces, the floors, the clans, all the things you need. It's also got a little thing there called blood test. I suggest you go through that first because that's kind of interesting. Based on what you answer in the questions, it'll give you a suggestion for a clan that would suit the answers that you give, which I thought was pretty cool. And the first time I went through it, it told me that I would be good as a Nosferatu based on my answers, which is kind of fitting because that was kind of what I was looking at for my next character. It was either Nosferatu or Malkavian of all things. So interesting to play a Malky.
Did you click on 5th or 20th?
5th. I went through 5th, but I haven't spoken to Baz on that front yet, whether we're going to be using 5th or 20th anniversary. I think we used 5th last time, didn't we, Grim? So we'll probably...
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah, so we'll probably go with 5th, just to make it a lot easier for everyone. That way, have a play with it, go through, create some characters, have a look at it, have a read. It's got a dice roller there as well. We will be using Foundry for VTM. That doesn't mean that you can't use physical dice or another dice roller if you wish. I will be using physical dice because I have some vampire dice. I bought some the last time we played.
Yeah.
You don't need vampire dice. You can do it with D10s. But it might give you, if you haven't played Vampire before, it might give you a bit more of an understanding into the vampire lore and the different clans and bits and pieces. Hey, Magic.
Yeah, that's pretty neat though.
It is. I had a quick play with it when Magic gave me the link, and I was actually really impressed with it. So yeah. So again, with the alien stuff, don't panic about that. We will run through character creation and the rule set and stuff on session 0 with that as well. Alien is relatively easy. It's a D6 system. Again, you don't need the alien dice. It's all you need is up to 8 D6, and it works brilliant. 2 different colors of D6 will definitely help, but not necessary. But that will be a timed session too, 5 to 6 sessions, and that'll be a lot of fun. Do not expect to survive the Alien campaign. That's one thing I will say. It is not a campaign that is designed to be. The stories aren't designed to be survivable, basically. It's just, I mean, if anyone's seen the Alien movies, you understand why.
Go out like a hero.
Pretty much. Well, the thing is that the cool thing about it is with the character creation you've got, each character has a goal. as well. So you have a ulterior motive outside. You have your character, then you've got a goal that you've got to achieve within the time frame. So you get options, like you might be a roughneck, like one of the crew, engineer. You could be a soldier, you could be a pilot, co-pilot, you could be a science officer, or you could be a company man or a company woman, whatever, like part of the corporation. Or you could be a synthetic. So there's those options as well. No, you cannot be the alien, unfortunately. Although I think there is options for that in some of the later, more advanced, the advanced sort of add-ons to it, potentially. It would be fun though. But no, in this instance, no one can be the alien because we're all going to be on the same team trying to survive. And I've played 2 alien games now, and both times my character died horrible deaths. It was gruesome and fun. So definitely looking forward to that. And eat you. I mean, if you want to eat another human, Drax, I mean, that's kind of on you, dude.
Drax, I suggest you find a woman then.
All right, team, I'm going to say goodnight. I do have an early start tomorrow, and I will see you when we see you. So hopefully in a few weeks. Thank you very much, players and chat. Catch you later.
Good night.
Bye.
Chat.